myself for
It's okay if we have an encounter with someone who's just like annoying in their organisation, then we.
His name will just be changed to Patrick.
Season 1, Episode 5. Okay. Anything else we want to do before we get started? Anything else you been through where you've rested?
where we've rested. We fixed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nothing else. I really think of anything interesting.
Okay. While you had learned through the Phoenix Site grapevine of a visit by Tok'ra operative Zelida, whose host name is Salem, none of you were aware she had arrived on site until you were summoned to General Loy's office one evening. In the small room, it is obvious Zelida has been presenting the General with a plan of some kind, with star charts, diagrams, and of Goa'uld facilities strewn across the table. Some...
Oh my god! Right.
Oh, silly cat. He looks fine. Snapped.
Are you alright though?
He wants to leave because he's embarrassed. He's waiting at the door.
Can I let him?
You can go out.
Oh, it's okay.
Where were we?
Things were strewn
Strewn
about.
across the table. Some with blue permanent marker. When you've settled into the room, Lawyer nods to Zelida and she stands, breathing in before offering an explanation.
Tok'ra.
The Tok'ra have received information on where one of Wepwawet's primary attacks will be resupplying next. A small planet named Manu. Manu has no Stargate, but there is still a chance of an experienced group to sneak aboard. It is the perfect opportunity to find information on Wepwawet's plans. In addition, a Tok'ra agent named Shun has recently been captured on board, and we believe this will be a perfect opportunity to rescue him.
Sorry, that's Tok'ra agent.
Which so?
He was a Tok'ra agent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Zhao, his host.
How do you spell that?
J-O-W.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, no, that's how it's pronounced. D-J-A-U is how it's
J-O-W will be fine.
Zhao.
What was his?
Ershun. E-R-S-H-U-N.
Oh, I just wrote A-I-R.
Yeah, that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Ashton and Zhao.
So let me just remind everyone that because we've got the hero of Parva
Yeah, we have the...
thing, we got advantage on all charisma checks with Tok'ra
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
now. So just remember that.
On all charisma.
Yeah, all charisma checks.
Charisma of Tok'ra.
Yeah, so anything that has a charisma check like persuasion, performance,
Okay, so
intimidation.
advantage.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Yes, if there's no Stargate, how do we get on and off?
An excellent question. I will elaborate. I have access to a TBlak-e supply chip, as well as access codes which will allow us to land on the planet's resupply station. I have enough cargo to make us look like we're dropping off food and other supplies. The Hatak will reach the planet in 3 days, so we will need to leave straight away if we wish to catch up.
So the resupply station, that's in orbit somewhere or
Is it on the planet?
on the planet?
On the planet.
And how do we get off?
By similar means,
How do we contact you when you're ready to get off?
it's true, your exit may be difficult. If there is a Stargate on the ship, you should be able to use it once the ship drops out of hyperspace near a planet. If you know the address you are leaving from, such data should be available from a navigational computer aboard the Hatak. There is no Stargate aboard the ship. You will have to make your way to a planet-side gate. We just have to hope the next planet the Hatak stops has a Stargate.
Big hope.
So we're going to Manu, the planet Manu, and then the Hatak is coming to that planet,
Correct.
and we're going to get
Have
on
you got
board
supplies?
Yes.
on that planet,
It is a small window, but yes.
And the Tok'ra agent is on the Hatak that's coming. And we'll either get off or Stargate from the Hatak, or we'll have to somehow get off there and get to another planet that's got a Stargate.
Do we know anything about this Hatak? Who might be on board besides our Tok'ra agent?
The Hatak are the big motherships
Yeah.
that land on top of pyramids and things like that.
Yeah.
So
But-
there's
Wepwawet's not likely to be there, but he's
but a lieutenant,
yeah.
mate. Oh, what was the name of that lieutenant?
Mm.
Wepwawet's lieutenant that we disposed of. Nefertis.
We're going to now.
No, we do not have information on why or where it's headed us. But if you can find that information, I would greatly appreciate it.
So why was the Tok'ra agent on board? What was their mission?
Yes, regarding the prisoner, Shun, an agent of ours, he's been attempting to gain intelligence in the same way as you will. The last we heard from him, he was aboard Wepwawet's Hatak. He is the one who passed us the ship's scheduled rendezvous coordinates. Our intelligence suggests he has been taken prisoner. The priority of the mission is to plant the listening device on the bridge of the Hatak. Finding and rescuing Eshun should be a secondary objective.
So wait, we need to.
Plant
Plant a listening device.
Okay.
This will be
Where do you want that planted?
on the bridge. This will be the best place to put it and gain intel.
Okay. So number one.
Yeah.
Number one is plant listening device on the bridge. Number two is station.
rescue.
And number sort of three is gaining info on why and where they're going, which is sort of the listening
Are we expecting
device.
Wepwawet to be on there? On the ship? Or one of his
Not
other
that we have
commanders?
been advised. There is a possibility of other commanders, yes.
Jatar is his first prime,
That's a good
and
memory.
he's got two wives. The brunette wife is the one that helped us escape from the first mission.
Oh my
That's
god,
right.
that is a throwback.
Mm.
And you're going to be doing that again, that mission again.
Yes,
For the
for a third
third
time.
time.
One,
Okay.
fourth time.
Yes, because you did two.
Two.
Yeah.
Yeah, two at CanCon, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you'll be able to do it without any notes now.
Yeah, basically, I know the story.
Do all of Wepwawet's Jafar wear the same uniform?
Yes.
Yeah. Do the Tok'ra have any captured Jafar clothing or armor?
That we do not.
You got your fan culture. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does that include it? The armor
A
from
wolf
them?
helmet?
I probably have everything but.
So the resupply station that we're going to, has that got Jafar there?
Yes, there is Jafar present on that world, and a barracks, I believe.
So if we could take out 4 of them and get uniforms,
We put on the chainmail and oil up our muscles.
yeah, and do some sort of
Because they changed mine.
fake tattoo.
The general clears his throat. He's like, "Your cover is up to you. Jafar warriors are a good one. You could board as new recruits, as they often join at supply stops just as this. Some of you could be prisoners or pretend to be Jafar family members. If you have a better idea, I am open to suggestions."
Jafar family members? Was that what it was? Like family members of those on board?
Yes.
Interesting.
Didn't know they took family on board.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Bring your family members to work. Though.
Yeah.
Really, this is fun stuff.
Yeah, because I was thinking for a moment there, I could pose as a Goa'uld.
No,
Well, not as a system lord, but as a.
But
Yeah.
Goa'ulds are pretty special moving through. You know, the hierarchy there, so you're unlikely to be an unannounced Goa'uld visiting a Hatak.
Yeah.
But if we can hide as Jafar and
Yeah.
hopefully get 4 of us, or if that's not convincing, then family members might be less convincing. Prisoners might be possible.
The
Yeah.
prisoner route
It might
is
it's not a bad one because if you're going to look for Air Shun, then it could be a good way in.
yeah, and it's also a bit less suspicious that 4 new recruits would just sort of be starting, whereas if you've got like 2 new recruits and then 2 prisoners, and then you can always do the thing where
You don't want to be a Jafar bitch.
No, I'd be fine to be with that. But you can always do the thing where you like take them out on ship and then steal their uniforms then, like and then you're not a different bitch.
And if we can get to the bridge anyway, I've got sleight of hand, so I should be able to just hide a device
Yeah.
subtly.
So, what works best?
The thing is, if we disguise you as a Jafar, it'll have to be with a wolf helmet on all the time.
Yeah.
Because there's no female Jafar guard.
True. Yeah. But I feel like
That's something we better remember.
Is there no female Jafar guard?
No, they're all men.
Because they're the only ones that can carry the symbiote. Women can't.
Okay.
So,
really.
yeah.
Yeah, they can become
The
joint
prick-
hosts, but they can't
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
carry
They
larvae.
have a womb instead of an artificial.
Yeah, instead
Yeah.
of
True.
instead of a sack.
We have real ones.
Yeah.
Salida speaks up. So, I believe the general may have something that can assist with that.
The general.
While you have been seen by Wepwawet's forces, and your likeness has probably been shared among the system lords, we have recently come into possession of a set of Mimetech imaging devices, which could assist with your current plan. These holographic disguises, procured after an incident involving an alien race back on Earth, attached to your chests, and will change your appearance. Now, they have already been scanned by current SGC personnel, but the supply station is on a bitterly cold planet. That's got to do with anything.
You layer up and
By wearing the armor of Jafar warriors or other warm clothes over the top of the holographic projection, or where you're going is cold. That's the first time that's been said, but
Okay.
that seems out of context. Sorry.
Yeah.
Along with some kind of head covering or Jafar guard helmet to disguise your lack of tattoo, you'll be able to blend in until you get aboard.
Until we get aboard. What happens when we get aboard?
You can remove it if you like, or keep it on.
Doesn't
You
the
won't.
holographic thing, wouldn't that also create the Wepwawet tattoo?
Unfortunately, they've already been used for SGC personnel. They do not have that tattoo.
So
Oh,
they've only got certain things loaded in it. So part of SG1 is what's his name?
Teal.
Teal'c, yeah. So he'd be in there, so you'd be able to assume a Teal'c.
Yeah,
But whether that's a good idea or not.
yeah, that's right. Because he's the most well-known
yeah.
of all the Jafar, even at this point.
Yeah, I don't think we want to get into all of that. Like,
But we can look like other humanoids if
Yeah.
we need to. Like, other than
can I
ourselves.
finally look like Daniel Jackson?
Well, you don't want to do that either.
But if I just
Indeed.
Looked like him and then
You
have
look
the
like-
helmet
you look
on
like
and
the guy from
everything.
Stargate became over.
So what are those? What are they called? The holographic things?
Mimetech.
Indeed.
Oh, correct.
Say
They
what?
are Mimetech.
Mimetech. Imaging devices, yep.
And there's 4 of those.
Yes.
4 or 2?
Or, did I say 2?
Oh, you said a set,
Mm.
I think.
Okay. 4. Everyone gets one.
Yeah.
That's handy.
And are they powered by crystals?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
They're
I
powered
popped one
by
on
the cold
Samantha
weather.
Carter.
Also,
He suddenly starts strutting through there looking like SG1.
Any other questions?
so many.
Yeah, but
Okay, so with that, is the intention that we all then go in as guard? But we thought that prisoners would have worked well to get.
Yeah. The only hesitation I have with prisoners is,
might get stuck.
yeah, but also separated. So if some of us go on as Jafar and others as prisoners, the prisoners get stuck somewhere else, and then the team is split,
Yeah,
and we
the
have
team-
to get them out.
The team could be split, but the prisoners are likely to be taken to the bridge for questioning, and then likely to join Ashram in the
Oh, yeah,
prison.
that's a point.
So if I can, if I get taken prisoner, I can hide a radio in a place where the Jafar will not search.
No,
hope.
Chuck.
We don't
Oh,
know
well.
their processes.
So put that medical knowledge to good use.
Yep. And yeah, so you've got a person in the prison able to locate Ashan and locate the prison.
The only problem is because the listening device is going to be so far away, it needs a backup unit to go with it, which is the size of a briefcase.
Yeah.
Chuck's a real man. I can take it.
All right. Well, in that case, so if you're happy to do that, should we maybe like have 2 people go prisoner and 2 of us go as guards?
I'd be happy with either. I'm trying to think what my skills would work
Well,
best for.
Well, see, your
Engineering
scientific
is
and engineering gets us in and out of places. You'll be able to read logs and do all sorts of things, get
Take out the
access.
force fields and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
So what role is that more
Well,
useful for then?
not being locked up.
Yeah, true. Okay, well, I'm happy to.
Because we could use your skills to break Chuck and Zhao to.
However, the best.
Are we overthinking this though?
Are we everything here? Probably.
Well, we got to think on
Because
the fly as we
we're
go
assuming
through
that
the
when we get on board the ship, someone else is going to make sure we actually take them to the brig.
Well,
Well, they can't be just
Unless-
like walking around.
No, we can sort of walk that way and then get someone else.
True.
yeah.
Well, you can just if you're all dressed as guards, you can escort me down to the prison or the brig
Yeah.
and bust everyone out at the same time.
Yeah. But we wouldn't want to do that initially.
No, we need to take you to the bridge first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bridge first to
Yeah.
get question, plan a device. Then
So who are you? Why do we have you?
I am going to be a member of SG1, and you've just
Oh,
caught.
Well, that's going to
Cook
get
the
us
hero.
to the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah, rather than some
look at
random.
Samantha Carter. Who talks like a big American
Yeah.
guy.
Well, I'm assuming
I
it's
might
not
be
just
better at
imaging. it's
Colonel
also
O'Neill,
audio.
Yeah, he's got the sass for it at least.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can do that then. We can have 3 guards, 1 prisoner.
High profile prisoner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Should we?
But we should also be prepared to throw all these plans out and just go with the flow, depending on what happens when we get to the base.
Yeah. Can we, with the Mimetech imaging devices, can we change appearance like multiple times, like on the fly? Because if we,
How,
if we're,
how many profiles are loaded into each one?
One.
oh,
So we can't scan somebody else and put their face on?
I don't. They unfortunately have not worked out that technology yet.
Okay. So we're stuck with just who we have.
Yeah, because I was thinking that could work well if you get in as Sam Carter, and then if you need to then be low profile, you can just be like anyone. But
we can always take somebody else's armor or clothing.
yeah, and then Sam Carter
then-
is under some armor.
Yeah,
Or-
well, he can take it. He can turn his Mimetech off.
and just
Become
be sharp,
Shark.
and then put armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know,
okay,
or just,
I
you
get
know,
what you're saying.
robes or whatever
Yeah.
of a family member, and
And actually,
Yeah.
Sam Carter is the only one who wasn't scanned into the system. But Colonel O'Neill was, because he got used to assassinate the senator.
yeah, okay. So
Canon
Yeah.
otherwise. Okay, so that. Okay, cool.
Yep.
That's our
Well,
initial plan.
So if we want to take gear with us,
yeah, we can't really take it all our
yeah, we can't take
packs
everything.
and stuff,
Well,
can
we
we?
can take that.
Yeah, and I'll have staff. And daggers. No reason why you can't take daggers.
Yeah, we just
Hide a
can't.
grenade next to the radio.
Well, actually, as warriors, we aren't likely to be checked under our armor.
But there might be a like airport security thing that you go through.
No,
Yeah,
that'd blow
X-ray.
too many scripts up.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be able to keep most of your gear.
Yeah, so we can stick some like
so, yeah,
little
have a-
grenades and stuff under the armor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and mates
have your
and
science kit.
9mm stuff like that, but
Yeah.
just not our P90s and things like that.
That's okay.
Yeah, Beretta's the handgun, so you'd be okay with that. I do think we do need to take some explosive, some
Yeah.
C4.
Well, I have grenades as well, but yes.
Yeah. So I'll take some
Um,
grenades and some C4.
Yeah, and I'll take some C4.
And I'm okay with nothing as a prisoner because I'm kick-ass at martial arts.
But
I'll stick your gun somewhere and
yeah,
hand them to you later.
Actually,
Your-
that's a very good point.
yeah.
If
So
you've got your
just your handgun and a knife.
Well, no, because he's gonna.
Yeah, no,
probably be-
no, we'll take.
Yeah,
So
we'll,
that-
we'll take it and
yeah,
say,
yeah,
look, you've got his guns, and
yeah,
maybe
so-
we can sneak your P90 on.
I
yeah.
don't have
As a
P90.
weapon.
I'm not proficient.
No, he's got the
No,
shotgun. Well,
Okay.
we'll take the shotgun
Shit,
and say,
And say,
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we took his weapons, so
Yeah.
then we can at least carry them on,
I'm happy to bring
Mate.
the
saying that
shotgun
we've
along.
unarmed him.
maybe we should take a pack
Her.
that's
Sam.
got a heap of stuff in
Oh,
it,
that's suspicious.
like everything that we think that we might need.
Yeah.
Put in this pack. Say that he was carrying it.
Yeah. Well, Sam,
To
Sam
make
would
it
have
helpful.
the engineering and pack and that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah,
So you can still take all your stuff,
yeah.
just one of
Yeah,
us will
like it
carry it.
That's,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
way, we get it all on.
Yeah. Good idea.
Is there a height requirement for Jafar?
Yes, but if you're mimicking, it'll make you taller.
Yeah.
Just don't let anyone hit you in the face. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Hit me right here.
Well, it might actually be good if they try to hit me in the
Yeah.
face. Then I'll be like, this is my weak spot. If you're gonna shoot me in the face.
Yeah, hit me right here.
Right here.
And
Okay.
with that, Zelida reaches into her pocket. She pulls out a satchel and takes it out a device about the size of a fingernail. This is the listening device. To avoid detection, it stores up to a week's worth of information. Then, as the Hatak moves to a new planet, it can be activated by a Tok'ra agent on the ground and transmit its data in a short burst. We have someone on a planet the Hatak will pass 5 days after the supply base. We hope this will be enough time to record Wepwawet saying something that could give us the upper hand.
So is
They
Wepwawet?
expect Wepwawet to be on there, or at least communicate with the ship at some point.
Maybe he's getting on at the supply point as well.
Oh, that'd be
So
fun.
at worst, if we're stuck on there, in 5 days, provided we could get off to this planet, we'd be able to contact the Tok'ra.
If there's not a ring already on board.
Yeah.
Stargate.
Yeah. General's like, I wouldn't recommend staying on there 5 days, but if that's what it takes, then so be it.
Noted. Well, we won't like willingly stay.
No.
So what, we're expected to get on, plant the listening device, and rescue the dude, then get off onto the planet?
I'm going to take the listening device.
And
When we get to the
Is there
bridge-
any-
Oh,
is
while
there anything
while
else
it's
to
still
know
on
about this
Manu,
mission?
If it's possible, yes.
It's like a
how long do
train at a
these
station to get it.
resupplies usually take?
Depends. We've seen them take a day. We've seen them take a couple days.
Okay.
So it could be a minimum of a day.
Do we?
So we can
Is
get
there
in
a-
and off the ship on this planet.
Yeah.
Is there any sort of alarm that rings before they go, so we know to run off the ship?
No.
It starts moving.
You just feel the vibration.
Yeah. We'd hear word that they're finishing up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, that's
It's
like
a big ship.
that's a future us problem.
Mm.
When we do get to the bridge, if someone could brutally shove me into a console or something where I might be able to...
Oh, I can arrange that. Don't you worry, Chuck.
Thank you for volunteering. I enjoy that.
Okay. Let's
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us about the mission before we leave? Something interesting she leaves out,
yeah.
especially her.
Is she coming?
No, I will not.
We wouldn't
be
trust her
assisting
again,
this
would we?
time. It's all on you.
Oh yeah, true.
Who's piloting the supply ship?
One of my good friends.
Okay.
Oh, insight check.
I don't even know their names, so they're good.
Okay. You don't trust her from last time.
Wait, what did you do last time?
Remember she went after the other.
There's the jar, the sample
remember?
jar. You
Oh,
were that's the one
yeah,
you
yeah,
were-
no, but I
she
remember,
ended up
yeah.
hitting us and running out of the room. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I remember that one better because I like listened to it while I was awake,
Yeah.
not like I usually am.
General Lloyd stands to face the window looking down at the Stargate. This mission contains a lot of uncertainties.
Thanks.
Too many, we hope for my liking. Too many, we hope for my liking. But the Phoenix Alliance has faith in our Tok'ra allies. He turns to make eye contact. And I have complete confidence in all of you. Hurry back home, Phoenix team. After this, unless the team has further urgent questions, the General dismissed them to prepare for their select their gear.
Oh well, we
Okay,
can
well,
close that here.
We got to press the snake yet.
Dismissed.
All right. Well,
So
I think I'm good to go.
We've got a pack full of everything. It's going to
Yeah, we've got
be
basically your engineering pack and
And my science.
yeah, your
kit.
science
your
kit. Throw some of his medical kit in there
the,
too.
the darts.
Yes.
Like you can use them individually to stab someone in the neck and take them down that way as well, or not?
We
There-
can say
there is a
hypodermic
different
needle.
feat that allows me to use sedative to attack people that I haven't taken at this point.
Okay.
I thought healing exhaustion would be better.
yeah, but
But I've got an endless attack, which means I can take like up to 3 constitution points off someone.
Okay.
the healing of exhaustion. What do you need to do that? Like, is it
Just
just your
Med kit.
Yeah,
ambiance, or is
it's with my med,
Okay, yeah.
which I presume is in that.
Yes, yeah.
That's-
We
that's
noted that.
covered.
We'll grab that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of our normal stuff and your med kit.
Gonrock, give us a heritage roll, please.
Shit.
Okay, I can't give you that information. You cannot remember anything about this piece of information. It's okay.
Glad I didn't ask about it. Can you imagine then?
I can't
Yeah.
with my culture.
It's Goa'uld culture.
Yeah,
Do you know much about the Goa'uld? Or?
I'm a Tok'ra.
Yeah, even still. Like, how long have you been a Tok'ra?
Just give him disadvantage or
A
something.
long time.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
And like I've got, because of my symbiote, I've got like all the knowledge of the Goa'uld.
Valid. Okay, give us a heritage roll. See if you can recall this piece of
Is
information.
heritage just culture?
Heritage culture.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I wasn't sure if I was blind.
7. 16.
16. Okay. You do
I'm just
recall
grabbing
a
for now.
process. Onboarding of more Goa'uld guards and things that you have to impress the Onata, the Hatak's Jafar master, to make sure you can actually serve on board before boarding. If you're new, basically.
We've got to basically do initiating fights.
Yeah.
Cool.
Combat! What was his name? Have to impress the
Like
Do we know
the,
who he is?
position?
No. Onate
Onate.
Is that his title or his name?
title. The Jafar master, basically. Okay, so you may select and gear up to a 1 prep level, which includes the Mimetech imaging devices to cover the whole team.
So a 1 prep level is all about normal stuff, right?
plan.
Without that's just not any additional stuff.
Mm.
But them.
She does also supply Zalito hands over outfits. Jafar outfits. Culturally appropriate to fit in as prisoners or Jafar family members. Your choice. She does not have any armor though.
Oh,
So yeah, so
But that'd
You got-
still get us
Mm.
into the resupply base,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then we can either keep that or take out a couple of guards.
Yeah.
And
See, I wish that information was up there when you guys asked about it, but
Yeah, but you did say she didn't have any armor.
Yeah.
We didn't really ask about
so
that.
wait, sorry. Were we doing the imaging device? Is that giving the impression of armor?
Yeah,
is
well,
that-
can we not just dress up to start with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
And then scope
imaging
out.
is facial features and that. It
So that doesn't include clothes.
No.
I think that's why she said
Well, it
dress
would
warmly.
include clothes, but it'd be clothes from
It'd be
SG1,
their clothes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Which is essentially
Yeah.
useless.
yeah.
Well, for us, not for you. Okay, yeah. So we still want to get armor once we get on, but we can
Yeah.
get on because we can be like, yeah, we're Jafar.
Yeah.
But we won't have the thing because we won't have a helmet.
well,
So
we start as family members and then we
Yeah.
evolve into soldiers.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, once we're on the ground, because we can always attack on the base.
yeah. So we start as bring your family to work day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, cool, great.
just as normal. everyday
Track gun
Jafar.
nice and handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose we got Zats too. So
Wait, but so sorry. If we're Jafar family members, would we still need the symbol?
Yeah, but you can just paint them on
Okay,
because they're just black.
true. Okay, cool.
It's not till you get up in the ranks that
Face
you
paint.
get the
The gold ones.
branding and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, cool.
It must hurt when they do that, I'm thinking. Looks permanent.
Yeah.
What else?
It'd just be like.
All right, so we've decided that we'll fill up the bag with explosives and weapons and stuff like that.
Okay.
let's get to the supply shuttle and
Let's go.
unless she's got anything else for us.
Any more surprises?
While she's walking you to the gate after she handed you uniform, she's like, we do not know much about the location, just that the system lord, Ra, before his downfall, was using it. After that, Wepwawet controlled the base in the Jafar station there and has used it since.
So sorry, is this the base on Manu?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rise on base.
Okay. With that, you're going to leave via the Stargate and get on this supply ship. Is that the plan? Anything else before you leave?
Is there anything that we know about Ra that might help us here, like whether Ra had
Secret cache or
Yeah, like he at his bases he would have a secret room or something
weapons.
like that.
weapons hidden or
No.
Um,
Not that I know
all right.
Then we're good to go.
of. Okay. Oh, it's Facebook, that's why. Turn off Discord sounds and then turn off Facebook. Alright. Arrival at Menu. On approaching the base, the leader drops out of hyperspace and opens a comms channel. Landing occurs without incident. Emerging from the Teltax hatch. As the hatch slides open, a swift, chill wind buffets your face. Whilst it is not snowing, the landing pad is part of a larger complex that is surrounded by tundra and icy lakes. A few smaller buildings are laid out in a circle around a stone dais, on which you see multiple Jafar fighting with stars. The view is dominated by the Hatak ship that has landed on a pyramid a few hundred meters away. As you watch, more Jafar move from a large square building carrying supplies to a ring transporter close to the Hatak. Outside another facility, a platoon-sized group of Jafar are being addressed by their leader. A line of statues between the supply buildings and the Hatak appear to have been toppled and broken. These fallen bird-headed statues each bear the Eye of Ra on their chest and have been replaced on their pedestals by wolf-headed carvings instead. Remember, fighting your way on board the Hatak is not an option. Use more of a cunning approach. She looks at Chuck when she says that.
Yes, ma'am.
Picture the Hatak.
So that's. Sorry, was she saying fighting on board or fighting to get
on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But was that not what we thought was the process?
No. As in, we're not going to attack
Failed.
and fight our way in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We can't go straight to the ship. So
Yeah.
because we can't go straight to the ship, there's 3 places we
So
can go.
are there gliders as well, or not?
Oh, you see one or two
Just
flying
flying
about,
around.
but
Yeah. We can either go to the pedestal where they're having the fights. We can go to the supply hut where people are gathering, or we can go to where there's a dozen soldiers getting a lecture.
Getting what?
Getting lectured.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said electrocuted.
going to the supply shed because they're all taking it to the ring and getting on board, just carrying stuff in.
Are they the ones that are carrying
Yeah.
it? Are they just putting it down and then it's ringing up, or are they taking it and going in the rings as well?
bit of a mixture that you're saying.
Well, especially if we're going in as like family members, we're not going to be fighting to.
Well,
Yeah, we need to get some uniforms first. So, do we try and mill amongst the dozen or so soldiers to see if we can knock someone?
Wait, I thought she said that we had uniforms, but not the armor.
Yeah, we're disguised. We're disguised as Jafar right now. No, we're disguised as civilian Jafars.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the buildings an area that really stand out. You've got a supply warehouse, the barracks, the training area, a Hatak boarding area. That's it.
If we go to the supply area, that's going to be less military orientated. If we could take out a couple of the guys there, empty out some of these crates and things, and put 2 people in a crate, carry it, and we carry them on board in the crate, and us as the
Escorts for it,
yeah, and then save the captured for a later point.
Yeah, where we may need to get off.
Yeah. Because then we can get on unnoticed, unseen, without the alertness of, one of the SG1 members is here. And,
But then how do we get to the bridge once we're...
Well, we can still use that. We can be like one of the SG1 members, like snuck on or whatever.
Yeah, and we've captured them,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
We found them in the cargo hold.
We found them in the crates. I don't know how she got into the crate.
Because luckily at the moment, if like a platoon of Jafar warriors
That's
is
right, we can't-
not on the ship,
Yeah.
the ship is probably operating with a skeleton staff while they're doing
Looks
drills
like you're more
and
likely to be able to find one or
maneuvers.
two of them walking around
Yeah.
Well, let's check out
Then
the
you
supply
are
hub and see what
fighting
we can
100 on
Yeah.
the ground.
Yeah. And then we can just zap them away
Yeah.
so that there's not like
Strip their stuff off and take
naked
them.
Jafar that
Alright.
raise suspicion.
All right,
So
let's do that.
we'll approach the
Supply warehouse?
supply
Yep.
warehouse
Okay.
and watch what's going on for a bit before we go in, so we get a bit of an idea
Okay.
up close.
Multiple people moving crates back and forth. You do see two warriors inside the supply warehouse just patrolling around.
Okay.
There's multiple crates, there's food, there's stuffs, there's different things all over the place.
So the ones that are doing the loading, are they just like civilian Jafar?
Yes.
Okay, but
Oh, I
there's
feel bad.
But there's 2 soldiers there that we can steal the uniforms on.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a good place to set up a little ambush?
No,
wanna
it's
do-
all
you wanna
very
do that
open.
now?
So everyone in there can see basically everyone. It's the best way to put it. There's piles of crates everywhere. The viewing is across the board.
oh, okay. So there's no,
How are we
it's
gonna?
not like aisles
How are we
of
gonna
crates.
steal? How are we gonna put them in 2 of those crates?
Is it a closed in, like a warehouse sort of? Like
Yes,
it's
the
just
building is enclosed.
got- okay,
Is there a
other
back
than
door?
the door, sort of.
No, there's just one main door to get in.
Yeah,
It's pretty big, but that's it.
and other than the guards, how many other Jafar are in there?
About 10
But if
coming and
there's-
going. It varies a bit.
if we look like civilian Jafar right now and there are civilian Jafar taking stuff to the supply ship, can we not just
Pick up some crates and follow?
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then once we're on board, take out some Jafar.
Yeah, I think take them out when
guard.
we're on the ship because it's
On
less
the
noticeable
ship.
on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
easier
it's-
to hide bodies in garbage chutes and things like
Yeah.
that.
Sounds reasonable.
So are we dressed very similar to these ones that are doing the loading?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that.
Let's go
then.
pick up some crates and we'll
Yeah.
Just act normal.
Yeah.
Or just follow what they're doing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
take our stuff to the ring and get on board.
Okay. So we're all picking up crates.
Mm-hmm.
Walking over to the ring. Right. There is multiple warriors around the rings, watching everyone that comes through. You've seen them in the distance. Keep walking.
Yeah. Just act cool.
Do we have a
normal.
cover story?
We're
We're
just
just looking
loading.
loading.
Okay.
We're just here to load up. That's all we're doing.
Okay. All right. You walk up. You put your crates inside the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. And you're just going to stand there,
What's everyone else doing?
putting their crates and leaving.
And leaving.
Yes. To go get more crates.
Can we? Maybe we should do
How-
putting. I wonder if we can discreetly have 2 people jump in a crate.
Well, what we could do is we could load crates for a little while, backwards and forwards, so they can see us doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Because
when there's a shift
they did
change,
say that some people were going up.
yeah, and when there's a shift change, we'll then go up
Yeah.
with the last lot of crates that we load.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they say anything, we'll say, oh, we need to pack the crates away
Up
that
there.
are up there now.
Let's just load the ship and observe and see
Yeah. See
Yeah.
what happens.
what.
Okay.
How do people go up? Is there something special that happens beforehand or something like that?
Well, yeah. Well, they Is there something special about them that go up?
Okay. So you keep stacking until there's no more to stack.
Yeah,
Basically, there's 2 people that stand with the crates,
yeah.
and the rest have gone back to the warehouse just to sit down and relax.
Oh, they're not loading any more crates.
Not at the moment.
Well, we should stay with the crates then.
Yes.
Okay. The rings activate, and they take those people up with the crates.
Take what people?
Us.
Us.
Us?
Not you guys, huh?
Yeah, we said we stay with the crates.
Yeah.
Oh, though, I thought you were talking about like back at the warehouse.
No, no.
Then no, that doesn't happen.
Oh, that was too easy.
The guards turn and look at you. It's like, Kelshak.
You talk.
Which is
You should know this.
Obey, isn't it?
It's not. It's what are you doing? Basically.
You just go, yes.
I'm having a bad day.
Tal Shal Mac.
What? Yeah, we've been told, mate, to come up and unload.
Do believe it is just these two that are heading up, not yourselves. And he looks around the other five. The four of you. So, there's only two going up this round. You must keep working.
We have been told otherwise.
Is this a persuasion?
Yes.
That sound of it?
How many?
Yes.
Is it two guys?
And-
that-
There's two guards.
Can I assist?
How are you assisting?
Well, I'll say that the crates are much heavier than they look, and we need to assist in the unloading.
Okay.
So with my my Tok'ra Spy ability, I get advantage on all persuasion and intimidation with Jafar and Goa'uld and that. So that gives you advantage now.
So that's 23.
Yeah, advantage on deception. To
23
trick
to
targets
get
into believing.
Just assisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, very well. I expect to see all of you back down here after they're unloaded.
Absolutely. Not wish to stay aboard for too long.
With that, he activates the rings. You get taken up.
That's right. What are we
Right,
going to do about the
well-
other people that are with us? Because they're going to tell everybody else.
Okay, we
Back
skip
off.
the entire act and go straight to the next one.
Well, that's a good Jim.
Well,
Oh, not really. You screwed yourselves over. Maybe we'll see.
Right.
Well, I just worry that them saying that you have to be back. Like, if we are not back, then they will raise.
Well,
Raise the alarm.
Yeah.
We'll be on the
The
ship.
thing
on the
is, we can always scat it out,
go
like,
back down.
and then go back down, and then
try and get back on another time.
yeah, and go in the crates or, something.
The objective now is to get some Jafar
You can do it.
I can do it. Uniforms. So we're going up the ship. Can we see any guards that we can
Yeah,
intercept?
just remember,
in
we're with
private?
two other Jafar
Yeah.
civilians
Yeah.
who will probably dominate us.
Yes, that's why we're looking for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
yeah.
This bit
Well,
is a
we'll see.
scout.
We'll see when we get up there, because there might be a whole heap of other Jafar unloading and moving stuff around, and we can just blend in and disappear from these two.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, we'll go up and we'll.
Okay.
What do we see on the ship?
Right. The garish and tacky presentation of the Goa'uld is on display in the center of power. Gold walls and pillars that are covered in hieroglyphic symbols surround you as you step from the ring platform within the false god's vessel. You're in a sizable room, large enough to contain numerous crates, each with the wolf imagery of Wepwawet emblazoned on their 6 faces. No door is apparent in the room, and pillars sit in every corner. So the other two that have gone up with you have started to unload the crates. So what do you do?
are there other Jafar up here?
Not that you can see, no.
Where are they putting the crates? Just in the same room, or
In the
taking
same
it to
room.
another room?
In the same room.
He's under the blanket.
I think it's in there.
So they're just taking it out of the ring transport and stacking it somewhere.
Yep.
And there's no other exit from the room that we can see.
No.
It's weird. That we can see without sort of going and having
There'll be
a
a
good
little-
look, or there is just no
There's
other
a
door.
snake head somewhere that we twist.
Is there anything special about the crates that we're moving? Anything marked, explosives.
Just hieroglyphics on the side.
Do not press this red button.
There's Wepwawet symbol on it. One of them actually stops. That's moving the crates. It's like, are you going to assist? I don't think I've seen you here before.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And start pick a crate up.
Okay.
And start moving.
Start working, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I accidentally drop a crate and see if it opens? So we can see what's in them?
Sure. You're just gonna throw it down on purpose, but make it look
I'm
like
gonna trip. Yeah, trip and.
Give us a
smash it.
dexterity roll.
Thank you. I don't roll really well. It's a 2.
Okay, you've stacked it thoroughly. Trying to, and you did. Okay, one of the crate that opens
Funny,
up,
actually.
a whole lot of a snake's head armor and Zach Nicotels fall out of it.
You called it.
20 of them by any chance?
About that.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm feeling very clumsy today. And start to.
The
Pack
other
it back
two
in
start to sweat, and they're like,
I will put the lid back on. They'll never know. I'm really sorry. And just.
it'll be our heads if they do think it's us.
No. Look, we'll quickly just shove another crate on top, but leave the lid ajar so we can come back and get it.
Was it the whole armor or just the
Whole armor set.
just one?
Yep.
But they were snake heads. Which?
No.
No, they're wolf heads.
Well,
Where
Wolf
did
head?
I get snake heads from?
that's Raz.
No, but I literally thought he said that.
Maybe
Oh,
I
That's
did.
what I meant.
Maybe
Oh.
I did, but I didn't mean that.
Okay. Okay, good. Cool. Yeah,
I'm
leave it.
glad I did then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've left the lid slightly ajar, but we'll stick another one on top so we know which one it is.
Yeah.
And people can't know that it's opened.
I'm going to try and memorize whatever markings that crate has on it.
All the same. All Wepwawet symbol.
All
on it.
Wepwawet symbols.
Can
There's
we, like-
no nothing special
Nothing
to say which ones have.
Yes, but this one has a slightly buckled lid, so.
So,
And a dead.
so the
And
two that
where I
are
went my
Yeah,
big
but
head
that are
went into
doing
it.
the loading or unloading, is there a time when they're sort of got their backs to us or something where can go and like check the walls to see if there's any exit from this room?
Sure. Give us an investigation roll.
I should be doing that. Like, +7.
Yes, you should. You can do it too.
Yeah.
Where we're keeping them busy cleaning up all the Zet guns.
19 on the dice.
19. Okay. You uncover the fact that one of the walls is a large set of sliding doors. When turned, a raised hieroglyph will open the door. Yeah.
They're like those
You've seen it
Slat
before in the
doors.
shows. But
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Say to these guys that we're moving it. Do we need to take these crates further into the ship, or someone else will come and get them?
Not that I've been told, no. I'm going to head back to the surface after we're done here.
We're on a force train.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
going to be able to get.
Off the ship
Like
this
we
way.
can get into the ship, but then we've got.
But now we
the-
know that there's extra weapons and there is an armor in there
Yeah.
that
So-
we can use to take Sam to the bridge with.
So if we can get onto the ship and get,
Into
That
that
crate.
room.
we know how to get into this room through those things, and probably more than one of those crates has got
Yeah.
stuff in it. Yeah, we should go back down once
Yeah.
we've finished.
Yep. Finish
And-
unloading and
Maybe even go back to the warehouse and see if there's like a folder or a job board of what they're meant to be doing and when,
yeah.
to see if, because that might tell us when the shifts are changing and things like that, so that we don't go into this room upstairs when we finally get in there.
I think when we're down, we're going to have to go either to the barracks or to the podium thing to try and gain access to.
Yeah.
That
Whatever
the
routes there.
podium.
Well,
I'm intrigued by it.
There was also the boarding area.
Well, we've come through the boarding area with the rings.
No, wasn't there a boarding area for the Hatak?
Correct.
So if we can just get on that way,
We can't fight our way onto it.
no. But if we can,
Sneak on.
sneak on through that boarding area somehow.
Poses. Yeah.
Because my fear is
Where
if
the- where the
we
people are training, you might
prove
actually,
ourselves
prove
as
yourself to
Jafar,
Mm.
we're
Front
then
dude.
locked into a cycle of whatever they're doing, because we'll be watched, and we'll be stuck there. That might get us on board, but wouldn't get us on board necessarily until the end of the loading.
Yeah, I think you're trying to circumvent the narrative.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like
yeah,
there might be.
I know what you mean. But
I reckon we just go back down, see if anything happens, and then we go to the other spots and scout it out. And then, like, we see from there, based on.
Or we can put some sort of distraction for the 2 guards that are in the warehouse.
well, the problem in the warehouse is that there's the 10 odd civilian Jafars or 8 or whatever,
Mm.
and the 2 guards. So we essentially have to take care of 12 people all at the same time to do anything in there.
Unless we just continue our ruse in the warehouse, because at some point those 2 guards are going to go off duty. We follow them wherever they go, or they've got to go to the toilet sometime.
Yeah, they'll go to the barracks.
Yeah, and we take them out en route.
We can try, yeah.
I mean, that's still only 2, but.
Because then it's not like they finish their shift. It's not like they've then got to go report to someone else, if you know what I mean. So there'll be a time period where they're being missing won't raise any suspicion.
Okay. So you want to go back down and scout out more their movements.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
continue
let's
working
scout out
until
Yeah,
the
back to
Jafar
the others are
in the
to
warehouse.
and see if there's any opportunities.
Yeah.
Explain.
Yep.
So
I
we'll
don't
go back
understand
down. So
Yep.
once we've finished unloading the crates,
Okay.
we'll go back down and back to the warehouse area, and we'll see what's going on. Because our plan is to wait out the 2 guards.
Yep.
In the warehouse.
Gonna wait out the 2 guys.
As in, like, we'll continue working until their shift is over,
Okay.
and then observe
I don't know.
where they
I
go.
worry that that's going to be too much of a long game.
Mm.
And we don't know how long they're going to be resupplying for. I think that we should be going to the
Otherwise,
barracks and the podium and like the other places and not hedging all of
Yeah.
our bets on the stuff happening at the warehouse.
So from the warehouse,
So
can,
we're in
can
the
we see the
warehouse,
other
can-
3 places?
Yes, yeah, it's all in the general vicinity.
Well, before we leave the warehouse, can we just check out, is there any details? Is there a job board? Do the
No.
guards look like they're doing anything? None of that?
No.
None of the crates
Okay,
look
the-
like they've
Jobs
got
look
The,
like
the,
they're
the guys that are
guards
fighting,
fight.
are they fighting for a position in the guard?
Yes.
We
That's
also
what it
need
looks
to
like.
remember we were watching like what was happening
what's
at the
happening
warehouse
with the-
for quite a while.
Speech.
So
Yeah.
like,
Speech.
You said there was a guy talking on a podium.
There was when you guys arrived, but that's finished now.
And where did all those warriors go
They're now fighting.
Okay.
for the position?
Or training.
Yeah, they're fighting so they can gain a position in the guard.
Does it look like that, or does it look like they're doing training?
It looks like they're from your heritage and what you know. It looks like they're fighting to get on board.
Okay. So there's 2 groups doing that now.
One group.
I thought there was a group doing that, and then there was the
The group having the
group
podium.
with
That
the
finished basically. Yeah.
That finished.
And then
We've
direct-
missed that opportunity. Now
But-
it's all at the...
But where did all those guys go?
They're gone.
Gone where? To the barracks, to the training area, on board.
They're just gone. They're not
Yeah.
there where they were before, and they're not
We
there
don't know
now.
where they are.
But is there a barracks near the podium?
Yes.
Sure. Do you want to go to the barracks? See if they're there. If they're not, we might pick up some gear.
Okay. Barracks. Everyone's going in. All right. This large facility houses Jafar, who are preparing to leave by the looks they're getting on their armor and things like that, as well as their families as well. They were currently with them. It contains living areas, shared dining areas, traditional facilities for Jafar rituals. Finally, a holding cell for prisoners captured by Jafar exists in the floor of this facility.
Let me
The,
see.
the prison is empty. Okay, what would you like to do?
Are there individual rooms or is it just a big barracks?
Big barracks, basically. There is different areas, but they're all one area as such.
Is anyone
Just a
paying
fight-
attention
fight.
to us now we've come in?
Not at all.
Probably.
Is there any spare armor around that we can see?
That there it does look like there's multiple sets of armor.
Okay, I'm just gonna casually go over and stroll over to this pile of armor. I'm gonna start putting it on, very purposefully, like I belong to it.
Like you belong to the armor.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's
And
my job that I'm going to
there's-
go out and train or something.
There's 2 wolf helmets available. It doesn't look like they're accompanied with any other Jafar at the moment.
all right, well, if you and I put those on,
Yes.
and you two look like you're our family members, and mill
Aw.
around.
Come on,
Mill
Stevie, do
around
that.
us. Yeah.
But are you prepared to fight for a position on the boat? On the
Well, I am.
Well, if
I don't know about him, but he's not
but
strong.
if we've already got the armor on, would we have to? Because we're wearing the
Well, that's
armor,
right. If
we're
everybody else
already.
in there's already been chosen to leave,
Yeah,
then we may not have to fight for the spot.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll gear up.
We'll gear up.
Okay.
all new recruits have to fight to prove themselves.
Yes,
before
maybe
they're
that- maybe
allowed
this
on the
group
ship,
already
is what
has.
We were told
Yeah.
by
Yeah, but
so
I don't know if we would
Can
be
I-
able to get to the
Can
But-
I talk to
if-
any of the other Jafar?
But part of being
Yeah,
a
sure.
success in that's when you get your armor. So
Can
all
I
these guys must already have
talk
done it.
to
Well,
one
let's
and
see.
ask-
We'll talk to someone. Just
Yeah.
be like, what's your day been like so far? So that you're not giving the indication of we don't know whether we're.
Yeah,
You know what?
that training was intense, wasn't it? I wonder where our
Okay, you walked up to
route will take us this time.
Yes, it was. I am looking forward to our journey.
What do you think our system lord has in store for us?
I do not know. I'm sure it will be glorious, though.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that does
Death to
sound
all
like
our system lords.
that does sound like
yes, yes, indeed.
They've been
already
chosen.
when do you think we'll be boarding the ship?
Yeah, that's true. When do you think we shall board?
Sure.
I'm eager to get this underway.
I have
And
been
get away
told
from my
they'll call for
family.
us shortly.
Yes. Are you boarding with your family?
No, my family is staying here.
Oh, you
For
are
their own
very
safety,
lucky.
of course.
I am bringing mine with me. Very, very worried about how she
Unfortunate.
will go.
He looks around at your family. An interesting
I
family.
am not confident in our mission for them to survive this.
Very well. Have you been chosen as well?
I have, and I am very honoured to be.
I am sure the Onate fought well.
I believe you did. Otherwise, you would not have chosen me.
So, but you're already wearing armor and still questioning whether you got chosen. I think we need to go have a fight to get on board.
Fine. Let's go have a fight then,
Okay,
and I shall prove my worth.
heading out to the training area.
You're like, yeah, just for fun, we'll do another one.
Yeah, come on.
In the center of a
Without
wide
me?
circle carved of stone, a beautiful man with ivory skin, toned, muscular body, and rugged stubble spars with 2 other Jafar warriors. It is clear he is well versed in the arts of staff combat from the practiced fluid movements he makes. He holds up a hand to pause his training partners. He's like, welcome. Are you here to join our god Wepwawet in his journey as his protectors?
I am. Should you find us worthy?
He sees 2 of you in armor, I believe, so.
Indeed.
It's like, shit, no.
And then Chuck and I are like, woo! Guys!
Very well. Armor up and join me in the ring.
Just got it all
I have
on.
way more muscles.
Are you gonna be okay?
We'll find out. I took on an Ashrak and got away. So
True, true.
Oh god.
All right, so
Can I-
Look at more
Can I
movies.
use my triage to assess the guy they're about to train with?
sure.
Oh, to pick out his weak points.
And his hit points and that.
Well, it's
Because doesn't your thing allow you to reduce them by 3? Or something?
that's an actual attack.
Oh, is it? Okay.
This is just a medic thing that lets me.
We will definitely.
So it's a bonus action with a medical check. If successful, you learn the character's current and total hit points as well as their total hit dice. Don't know whether that's going to help.
You know, his hit points is currently at 55.
Oh god.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
What's your 22?
Well, that's that's the
Up
original. No, it's on now
Could be in the
at
30s by now.
Yeah, well, mine went from 19 to 30.
is it- so another 16,
So 30.
38.
Hey.
Okay, you're both in the ring with him, and he's just waiting there, just waiting for one of you to make a move, Bubble.
Strike in, go for it.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics check?
Athletics.
That is so excited.
Yeah, I can use my.
It's not down to one roll.
Oh, shut up. 11. Be 15.
15. Okay, it's close, and he moves you around, and you move him around, and he eventually throws you on the ground and stands on you with one foot. It's like, unfortunate indeed. You did look like you would be good for the fight. I guess not.
I'm going to jump up and whack him one.
With what? He's currently holding you down with one foot.
I'm going to grab his foot and twist him over.
Okay.
A jiu-jitsu thing.
Give us a strength check.
So we did need check
Okay, no, right. Try this one. It's even worse.
Oh god.
Where's it 5? So it'll be 11. Come on, Dice, you're doing
You're going to
bad
jump
tonight.
in and help.
Yeah.
You do not move his foot.
All
For
right.
God's sake.
So
God,
I want to do a bit of a somersault thing, and remembering back to the game that we played with the with the Jafar.
Yep.
You know, that's like
The ball game.
basketball and things like that, and
Yeah.
how we dominated
Yes.
in that.
You get advantage.
And
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 that's
those
what you're
moves.
using. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Trying to
using.
convince him for advantage.
Okay. 20
Oh,
on the dice,
Okay.
plus 4.
All right. You knock him back, and you're now freed.
cool.
So, yeah, you're working as a team. This is what I wanted.
Oh.
Excellent.
On your resume, teamwork.
He's just standing there waiting. Well,
So take another
Yeah, I'm
one.
getting up. Yeah, just go in again.
So what are you going to do?
Just going to try and whack him one.
Yeah, with what?
My hands.
Okay, so if you're doing
My
that,
hands are staff, doesn't he?
yeah.
Okay, it's a
I'm
weapons
gonna
fight.
try and whack the staff, like whack him so I can nick his staff.
all right, I'm going
Do you have your
to.
staff?
Um,
No, just got told to leave it. Why don't I have some of my staff?
Because you're 2 versus 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
So when we were told to take our armor off, we leave that behind. Okay.
Everything.
But okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
Disarm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and disarm him from his staff.
Okay. Yep, that'll be a strength check to try and get out of him, if that's what you do.
It's 21.
You successfully remove his staff and take it off him with that roll.
Nope. I'm gonna whack him over the
and
head.
yeah, I'll use my martial arts and see if I can
Knock him to
land
the
a
ground.
blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So- Oh, that's probably not. 9.
Does not hit. He dodges to the side.
But that's okay. I've got his staff now. So I'm gonna do a little
Okay.
twirl and
He's going to move in and take his staff back.
he's not.
A strength check.
16,
Roll a 20.
9, so that'll be
25.
25.
Okay. He does not get it back off you.
No. Told ya.
How,
Your
what's
turn.
your strength?
I'm a +9
Yeah, he's only got a +3.
Oh my gosh, how?
because I got both. So
Try and whack him again.
yeah, I'm gonna do a little spin and whack him with his staff over his face.
Yep.
So glad you finally used
17
it.
and a 9. It's 26.
26 hits. You knock him down and he falls to the ground.
Cool.
Because I was going to say I'll somersault behind, so when you hit him, he falls over me onto the ground. But if it's on the ground already, I'll do a bit of a somersault thing and sort of land on top of him,
Okay.
Wrestling
you know,
over.
and like pin him down.
WWE.
Yeah. So 18 plus 4 is 22.
2. Excellent. You hear him yell from the ground. Die, Cree!
Which is,
Stand up.
yeah. So move off him.
Yeah.
He's like, Chell Knack. Very good, very good. You may join us on this great journey.
Thank you. We are most honoured.
Armor on. We leave shortly.
Your staff back.
He just nods at you.
Do we get a little stamp on the back of our
Yeah,
hand?
like, approved.
Little smiley face.
Nightclub
Up
intro.
here.
Well, we did that.
Okay,
Okay.
so we've got his approval and we can get on board the ship and walk around all we like.
Yeah, with your family.
But how do they know we did this? Like, what? I mean, is there some sort of
Are
thing?
you asking him? Or?
No.
No.
Like you would know because you've gone through this.
Yeah.
You would know because there's only one Onate and he sees you all personally.
Okay, so you'll get on and he'll be like, oh yeah, I remember you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just pick
okay.
his bum. So,
Yeah.
and he's seen us with our
Basically.
families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Your
Yeah.
doting family.
yes. Oh,
All right.
yay!
Okay. Well, we can put the armor on.
Yeah, and we can happily just walk on now.
Yeah. And
It's our conscience is cleared. Like we've done it. But, I
Yeah.
mean, other than
now
the
that we
fact
got the
we're
armor and that,
concealing
like,
our identity.
does the armor include a staff or not?
There wasn't any staff weapons there,
But I have
but
mine.
you
one
had
on.
yours on.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've got a Zat. So
And I've got a Zat.
Yeah.
And we know where there are 20 more Zats
yeah.
And more armor.
and more armour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, should we head back into the barracks then?
And yes, and,
see
yeah,
where they're
and
going?
go, get my stamp.
Yeah. Well,
What's the plan?
We're going to go back to the barracks and wait to load up.
yeah.
Okay. You're all just waiting there.
We're not going to try and walk onto the ship now.
Well,
Don't-
we'll
don't-
see
don't we-
what they.
Don't we sort of wait to be loaded and...
Well, we know there's a boarding area, so we could
Okay,
go
so do
and
we just go to
see,
board then?
Yeah.
see if we can try and board.
Okay, heading to the boarding.
And we can
Yeah.
always be like, oh, oops,
Attack
we
boarding.
didn't
Sorry, he
know,
told us we were
weren't
just
told.
approved.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we realised we had to schedule to get on.
It's
And-
our strength, not our brains.
And then if they, you know, we can say, oh, we just wanted to show our families on board before we leave.
Yeah.
Well, no, but we're going
Yes.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
we don't
they,
want that, yeah.
Like, yeah,
You know,
just thought, we
an
just thought we'd
excuse.
get our family settled before we
yeah.
deployed.
Okay. So, past the newly installed statues of Wepwawet, the Hutak's boarding area is a platform containing multiple ring transport circles near the base of the ship.
Oh, I thought it was like a ramp or something that you just
Yeah, I
said.
did imagine that too.
Yeah. That's okay. Ring transport's fine.
Obviously, that's pretty much the only way in or out now.
Yeah, well,
Is,
that's.
So the ring transport devices that we already have, do they work on any ring transports?
Sorry.
The what do you mean the?
Well, when we went to the planet with what name was,
It's
The leader.
Yeah.
and we got the ring transport devices. Do they work on any bodies? So if we want to leave the ship later, we can activate the ring transports with the ones we've got.
Oh no! She landed.
No.
Yeah, we got
But in our previous mission,
Yeah.
we've got a ring transport device.
Oh, to activate it. Oh,
Does it
sorry.
work on
Yeah.
anybody's
Oh,
ring
I'm not
transport
too
devices, or was
sure.
it only the ones on that planet?
That was where we.
We go and get
I always thought they were
Yeah.
universal. I doubt they'll code them every single time they want to change to a different one.
That's what I mean. So
Yeah.
we've already got them, so it could be something to keep in handy later. If you
Yeah,
want to get off,
yeah.
we could just.
Did you bring it? You got it on you?
There's another one.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it on your back?
Mhm.
So you see about
That's a good idea.
10 guards around these rings in various positions, all just watching. No one else is leaving yet.
All right.
Well,
Is there any other
Might as well give
Jafar
it
and
a
their
go.
families waiting though?
Not in that area.
Okay, so I reckon you go back to the barracks.
you don't want to use our story of we want to get our family settled before we
You can try,
board.
but they probably just tell us to bugger off.
Well,
Yeah.
then we will.
Yeah.
But just in case.
Just try.
Yeah.
We'll go and ask them if we can get on yet.
You don't take.
You can always
Rings?
use intimidation on it.
One of them walks forward to you. He's like, Cree, Talshak Mark.
We want to know if we can get on.
Has the Onate given you boarding permissions?
He has. See, I got my smiley face.
You actually say that to him?
I show him my stamp of approval.
We just came from the Onate, and we intend to settle our families on board before returning to the barracks.
To finalise our packing for our glorious mission, wherever it may be.
Praise.
With that, he looks over towards the training area and yells out, Onate. And the Onate looks back and just basically just nods.
I feel like a stamp would be good. This feels like
The Onate's the gatekeeper. He
Yeah.
said we're good.
he's like so busy. Like I feel like there should
I don't
be
think
a
I'm doing
stamp.
every single one of us.
Very well, you're all heading up.
Yeah.
Please stand in the ring. I wouldn't say please, but get in the
Get
ring.
in the ring.
Okay.
A little
Yep.
stamp that says like on a taste that you did a good job.
On a tease.
Cool. Do we end up in the same ring room we were before?
No.
We should get our frequent ring flyer thing stamped.
Have your atoms
I got
transposed
my
many
big one
times?
for you.
I feel like I'm boarding a cruise ship. Is this familiar?
Okay.
Like P&O terminals.
That's how we get off the ship and give them all COVID. Too sick to fight.
I wish you had to go through a battle to get onto P&O cruise ships.
All right.
That line.
So when you get in, it looks very garish and tacky like the other room. It's a sizable room, very similar, but there's no crates or boxes. Just you see the other two rings there where they can come in, but that's about it. The room's empty otherwise.
Nobody to direct us where to go?
No.
Free reign.
My heritage, do I know rough layout?
Yes. So you know there's the bridge, which is called the Peltac. The brig. Death Glider launch bay, engine room, computer core, and a barracks is generally what's on board. There might be other things depending on the ship, but those are the core ones that you would know.
Should we go to the computer core first and find out if prisoners are being held on board and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Get
And
their
at this time,
information,
the
where they're going,
mission
when
is
they're
probably
going
not
to leave.
very
how
highly
long
guarded
we've got.
either.
To the computer core.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
And then you can
Just
use
quietly,
your
should
thing.
we not
Yeah.
try and go to the cargo hold and get these guys some armor? Because what are civilians doing in the computer room?
Yeah.
We're getting a guided tour from our family.
Fair enough.
If you know where that is, do we know where the
Yes, apparently I
cargo
do.
room is? Yeah.
It wouldn't be far from where we've ringed
Gated
in.
in, yeah.
You believe it's a similar sort of setup?
Okay.
Hence the cargo hold.
Yeah.
Just need to make a cultural investigation check to make sure you go the right way.
From all of us or just from
No, whoever's going to lead.
No, we're got totally the wrong way. I got 5.
Oh god. Okay, failure.
You should Lynn.
Yeah. Surely there's little signs or something.
With
Oh,
arrows.
Yeah, hieroglyphics, you know,
Yeah.
something somewhere.
Not really.
Walk like an
one.
Egyptian.
You see a patrol of 3 Jafar guards heading towards you. Jafar, Kree!
Yes.
Just nod.
Kelshak.
And smile.
We may be lost. We are trying to find our way to the barracks to get settled in.
New recruits.
Yes, we are. How could you tell?
And family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we settle them in the barracks too? Nobody was at the ring room to tell us.
Our own quarters should be given to you, but they are not here yet. Barracks. Follow the corridor. Turn right, turn left, turn right again, and then left.
Right, left, right,
Okay.
left.
Give us the deception roll as well. With advantage. Wearing armor.
Right. Deception is that one. So it's a 9.
Okay. Seems a bit confused about why you're there, but they start to walk off. Yeah.
Okay. Are there any computer terminals or anything on the walls that we're going past?
Yeah, that we can find out. I mean, surely if we're looking for a computer terminal, it's somewhere closer than the main
Core.
computer bank, yeah.
But the core has access to everything.
Yeah, not that you can see. Haven't seen one yet.
Instead of going left, right,
Should we go back the way we
right, right,
came
left.
and then try again going in the right direction?
To the cargo room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me
The
to have a
whole
go?
investigation roll.
Yes, you lead this time. I do not have very much in that one.
18 on the dice.
18, you
One.
found it.
Oh.
There you go.
You remembered quite well. Okay, but everyone make a dexterity roll as you enter the cargo room. I'll keep closing it. So it's getting...
Dexterity save.
With a deep rumble and the feeling of being in suddenly moving vehicle, you feel the Hatak rise quickly from the ground into the air.
Right.
Shortly thereafter, a low hum quickly increases in
Nobody else
pitch,
is on board.
and the vessel lurches forward as a pulse moves through the ship. You have entered hyperspace.
But nobody else was on board. The rest of the...
Sure about
They probably just came on while we were.
that?
Lost.
Yeah. That was quick.
Okay, dexterity.
17.
17 to pass.
15.
Pass.
Was that dex save? or-
Dex. Saving throw, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
7.
7's a fail.
25.
25's a pass. Well, the ones that failed, you have twisted your ankle and you're moving at half speed
Oh, Chuck!
until you take a long rest.
In-
Can't I heal myself?
No. You have to take a long rest to fix this one. Okay. Cargo bay. Back in there?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay, it's currently empty.
There's no more crates in
But
there?
there's plenty of crates,
Oh.
empty of people.
Well, that's good. We'll find the crate that we had before and
Yeah.
grab out some extra zats and...
Give us an investigation roll. You do notice a lot of things have moved since you were last in there.
It's 9.
You do not
Can
find.
I assist?
Give us a group roll if you like.
Close.
Where you all.
Oh.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Chuck finds the guns.
Go, Chuck.
The Chuck was just drawn to any sort of weaponry.
So there was a suit of armor and
Exactly.
Zats.
Yep.
and should we
Wait,
bust
multiple
open
suits of armor.
another crate?
Yeah.
No, there was only one suit, wasn't there?
One suit, one helmet, and multiple Zach Nicotels.
So a crate that's nearby that,
Yep.
open it up.
Okay.
And we're carefully putting the crates back together so it doesn't look like
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Covering
not,
up
not
crates.
smashing it
it.
open.
Being clean.
Yeah.
Find one more suit of armor.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so everyone
Okay,
has one.
everyone armors up.
Oh. Workmate just broke his finger, supposedly. Going to
Okay.
hospital.
Oh.
Workmate.
Oh, he failed his deck save as well.
Yeah.
He started teaching touch rugby. Yeah, Monday nights.
Well, that's
Okay.
serves you right.
Yeah,
Sorry, I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
you'll be fine. Okay.
No, fingers really hurt.
Nothing else in the lab in the cargo bay. That was it. Anything else you want to do in there?
Any long range communication devices, balls, things? Okay.
Let's go and see if we can find the computer core.
Okay.
Yes.
You're leading the party?
Right.
I'll lead the party this time. Chuck knows where we're going.
No, he doesn't.
You're
No,
right.
way more than I
That's a
do.
9.
Okay.
We're getting lost in this bloody ship.
Patrol of another 2 Jafar guards. 3.
Different from the last ones.
Yes.
Excellent. We
Kill
are
Jack.
lost. We are lost, and we are trying to find our family's crew quarters.
Remember, these 2 are suited up now.
Yeah.
No, our family's already there.
Yeah,
and we're
yeah,
trying to
that's right.
find them.
We come from the crew quarters, trying to find our way to the barracks. Sorry, I was very turned around in this place.
And I miss my family.
First time aboard.
There was a deception roll.
21.
Pass, since I am. Very well. On your way.
Can we have directions
Where?
to the barracks?
You should know where the barracks are by now.
We haven't been there yet.
Left, right, and then left again.
Oh, that's what the other guy said, and we did that, and now we've ended up here.
Well, you obviously didn't follow the
So
left,
you're
right, left.
and right. Should I have a go at directing us?
To the computer core? Yep.
Have you
Walking
got a
past
high
it.
Yeah, okay, so they leave us.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, I have a very high investigation.
All right. Well then.
17.
17, you find the
Oh,
computer.
thank God.
Computer code.
Wait, why are we looking for them?
Because
Because we need to find out where the
we can hack
prisoners
in.
are, if they're on board,
Oh,
to see
right.
if it's even worth him being found.
and
Because he may not even be on board.
and see,
Okay.
you might be able to find out where we're going,
Yeah,
all
okay,
this
yeah.
sort of stuff, everything from the computer.
If
that we
Download
can-
a
If
map
there is
so
a
we don't
Stargate
get
on
lost.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I just blacked out for
Well,
a few minutes.
yeah, a schematic at least, and we can commit it to
Just
memory.
information, yeah. I mean, that's part of our thing. Is
Yeah.
info on where
Yeah.
and why.
That's weird. We don't have a section for the computer core, but they've listed as a place you can go.
The GM has to make it up again.
Yeah.
Navigating the ship, yeah? Got these places.
Okay, well, must not.
Oh, although they do not feature in this venture, you may choose to include them. It's like, thanks.
That's weird.
What, all of the places or just the computer core?
Some of them. Just make sure it's not here. Bridge.
Well, I guess there's no information we can find from there then. That's like imperative
Oh,
to
we
the
should
story.
be able to find
Yeah.
out prisoners in the brig and like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd have some sort of manifest
Yeah,
of
there's-
cargo that we've loaded and where
Definitely
we're
no
going.
station. Okay, so you make your way to the computer core. The door opens on your arrival. You see 2 Jafar at consoles at the moment. Got their backs facing you. They have not turned around.
Are we here to relieve them? Or take them out?
Relieve them or relieve them.
I don't think it's time to flip.
This is a
So-
stealth mission.
Yeah, it's a stealth mission, so we can't.
So should we say we're here to relieve them?
Well, are there spare terminals that we could just approach?
No, just the 2 in this one.
Go have your tea break.
Jafaki. Can we?
They sort of just look at you. It's like one of them stands up. And it's like, yes.
Are they dressed like same
Like
as we are but without the helmet?
Without the helmets.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Do you want to take your helmet off maybe and
Yeah, to give some kind of like.
Yeah, I'll take my helmet off and say we have been assigned here to aid you.
Aid? There's only 2 consoles. Only been here a few hours.
Shifts up.
Okay.
They do short shifts.
Have you got
You
your
need to
barracks in
pay.
order yet?
Yes, we did not leave.
Okay. Let's leave.
Alright.
Is there something you need assistance with?
Just feel like we're just doing the rounds, making sure everyone's set up.
Very well. Everything is in order here.
Very good. Carry on.
Yeah?
Let's go.
We're heading to the barracks next. Can you give us directions?
Left, right, and left again.
And I'm like, why is it always the same left, right, and left again?
All these corridors look the same. Alright, so should
We
we
don't want to
go to
actually
the
go.
bridge?
Well, the primary mission's the listening device
Yeah,
on the bridge.
So you want to do that first?
that's probably the easiest one to do. So should we just go to the bridge? And
Scout it out at least first.
yeah,
But then we gotta find our way to the bridge.
I think we need to be careful there because there's a good possibility that Wepwawet's actually on the bridge.
yeah, but only like one or two of us would have to go in.
Yeah.
And we can just sort of like,
And remember, you know, usually it's only the first prime and
Yeah, there's people
Pilot.
usually one. Yeah, there's more than that at the consoles, isn't there?
be good if we knew whether he was on board and whether his family was on board or not.
well, we could always like go back into the guys and just be like, is he here yet? And then if Wepwawet is meant to be here, obviously
right.
that's going to be him.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
they
Do
would
you know
tell
we
us.
got on before we left?
But if we just say, is he here, then if the intention wasn't for Wepwawet to be there,
Yeah.
when they go, who, we can just be like, oh,
Our Lord.
Jeff. No, like, because if Wepwawet was never meant to come on, then we're going to look like fools if we're like, oh, yeah, you know, Wepwawet. And they're like, wait, what? So if we say, is he going to be here, then they would, if Wepwawet was meant to be there, then they would assume, like, oh, it's probably going to be the big important dude. But if he's not meant to be on, then we can just make up and be like, oh, like some guy,
Yeah.
some random dude. And leave it open-ended so they're incriminating themselves.
Yeah.
We could go back to the original plan and I just take my armor off very close to the bridge.
Yeah. And become Sam, but we can take
become
you
Sam and you march me into the bridge and say, we found,
then you're more likely
this
to-
prisoner,
in. Yeah.
throw me into a
Go
console, I lay my
with
thing.
that one.
Well,
And then we'll get Chard taken down to the
but if
And then that moves us on to the second objective.
yeah.
But I was thinking, like, if, say, he is on board and his family's on board, we might be able to get to his wife that helped us out before and get all the information we need to know about what's going on, where we're going, what his plans are. Get that information first.
I think going to his wife might be helpful, but I want to get the listening device planted because that's our primary mission.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
might
Well,
be able to
because-
help us with that.
She helped us before, but doesn't mean she's necessarily going to be our ally in this case. She's not Toka or anything like that.
No.
I reckon
She's just pissed off at her husband, so she helped us.
I reckon we do that. We do the thing and you turn into Sam, etc. first. And then that also gives more time for, like, I don't know, if Wepwawet's not there yet or whatever,
Interesting.
then okay, so let's do that first. And then we can go on to that, is my thesis.
So can we find the bridge? Who's going to find the bridge?
Oh, for the bridge.
Yeah.
20.
20. Excellent. You find the bridge.
Right.
So just outside the bridge, I'm going to rip my armor off and do my hollow thing to... Am I Colonel O'Neill or Stan Carter?
I'd go Colonel O'Neill because he's more, like, well-known.
Okay.
Yeah.
Entering the room by itself, or?
No,
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 we're
we're
escorting
at
him
the
in.
staff point.
I'm
Okay.
a prisoner pretending to be bound with my little thing ready.
Okay, so the far end of this room is dominated by a large window looking out into a hyperspace tunnel. In front of the window is a panel with controls for the Javada pilot. In the center of the panel is a large red hole, big enough to place a hand inside. To one side of the control panel floats a meter-wide metallic sphere. On the other side, a ring transport pad is visible in the floor. The middle of the room is taken up by a long sarcophagus, currently open and empty. 2 pairs of wolf-helmed Jafar warriors stand guard at the front and back of the room.
I think that's.
Okay, what actually happens here?
What's on the bridge? Why is there sarcophagus on the bridge?
Because
Okay, he's like,
doesn't.
Yeah, it's not messing around.
Belchak, Cree.
We found the most prestigious prisoner
This guy.
aboard.
What do they call him? Tari?
Yeah,
Tari. Where?
he was in the cargo hold.
Mm-hmm. The crates.
Why did you bring him to the bridge and not the brig?
He is well known. He is SG1.
Okay, but why didn't you not take him to the brig?
Wait, who's talking to us right now?
Just one of the guards. With the helmets on.
He would want to be questioned by our lord,
The Lord is not here.
one of his lieutenants.
They are not here either.
Well, then who the hell's in command?
It's flying machine! Wave my arms around and pushing forward.
Yeah.
do that. Okay, are you going to do sleight of hand once you've been pushed? You all into the console.
Oh, it's
Nat 20.
Totally planted underneath the console. It's like
and then pull him back.
our queen is in charge.
Oh,
You should know this on your orientation.
We didn't get one.
we'll be like, no one.
Did you say that to him? Or?
I said we didn't get one.
We came direct from
The training grounds.
Honoré.
Yes.
Yes.
Honore.
Honoré. Did you say honoré?
No, we said it right. We said it right.
Honore.
Well, I interrupt halfway through.
Take him to the brig immediately. I will inform the queen.
Cool.
Okay.
Chuck got on well with the Queen last time.
Okay, so on
If it's
our
the
way
blonde Queen, we're
out,
in trouble.
he can turn his thing back off and get dressed again.
No, take me to the brig.
Okay.
Okay, take him to the brig.
Take you to the brig, Colonel O'Neill.
See if we can find the brig.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah,
You
come on.
direct us.
No. 16.
Okay, you successfully find the brig. Brig.
I think I should always navigate.
5 closed doors are set into the side of a narrow corridor. 2 Jafar guards stand opposite one of the doors at attention.
Opposite just one of the doors.
Yeah. One of them stands to attention upon you entering. It's like, another prisoner.
Yes.
Very well.
He's
Goes
to
and
be
opens one of the other cells.
he's to be questioned by the Queen when she's available to do so.
Very well. And he opens it up so you can put him in.
Toss me in.
Are these individual cells?
Can we see the other prisoners?
Like when the doors open, is it?
Yes, you can. There's actually a picture of the prison cells.
Oh,
Beds
okay.
and stuff that's open.
Standard.
Okay.
All right.
So can we see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean.
Sure.
So everyone's present at the moment. It's
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, because this is a high value
so like
prisoner we just brought down.
there was 4 of you escorting this one prisoner.
3.
3, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a high
going quite
value.
good.
He is a very high valuable prisoner.
I see. Very well.
Got 2 on the sides and one on the back.
behind.
Yeah.
Okay. Each of the cells is dark, unwelcoming, and bare. They have enough space to accommodate numerous guests, but there are no amenities or comforts to speak of. Yes, guests in.
Yes.
And the stark metal floor is solid underfoot. A thin grate separates the cells. As you look around, you see a figure standing against the wall in the cell adjacent. A tall Asian figure with a fit, well-built body and short, tousled hair watches as you enter.
Adjacent, yeah.
Adjacent to his new cell, to Colonel O'Neill's new cell.
Yes.
So, who's around again? Guards.
There's 2 other
What?
guys.
2 other guards.
Should we
Is he the only guy in the cell?
Yes.
Should we perhaps go over and chat to the guards a little louder than you would normally talk, so
Yeah,
that
so they
Chuck
can
can
have
have a
time to
quick
talk.
and and we're
Yeah.
guards, we could just be like, hey,
Well, if you
So,
two do that,
like I
I'll
say-
I'll stand against the cell to sort of obscure the view,
yeah,
but so I can also hear what Chuck and this guy are going to talk about.
yeah, and we'll go over and just
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Hey, buddy. I'm O'Neill. Who are you?
So this looks like Tari. I'm Urshun.
Yes, we have been
well, at
told
least
that.
it's the right guy.
I'm going to give him a wink.
So just looks around.
Your friend the Tokers have told us about you.
Is he in the next cell next to me or
It's opposite.
opposite? I'm going to very quietly go. I'm going to get you out of here.
So just nods in your direction.
So, now you guys, it's up to you. Do we wait for the queen to come question in the hope that it's the brunette queen?
You would think it would be.
Yeah, but he's got 2 wives.
He's got 2 wives,
Well,
yeah.
The thing
We
is,
don't necessarily.
if
know.
we bust him out right at this minute, where are we
We've got
going?
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I think leave you in there.
Oh no, actually we do.
yeah, if we
Where?
can find out.
We can
By the
kick
way, the
death
time
gliders.
it's out was that was just to get us to decide. Sure.
Death gliders only hold 2 people.
Yes.
There'll be
There'll
5
be now
of
5
us
of
with
us.
the shin.
Yeah, so 3 death gliders.
With that, the door opens.
Yep.
Okay, my time is in.
Yeah.
I can straighten my outfit. It's my hand.
From Warrior comes in. It's like, the Queen wishes to see the new prisoner immediately.
Okay, we
Well,
will.
we'll escort him back to where we just were.
Yeah, and then we'll walk in and we'll be like, "Told you so." Let's bring him to the
Yeah.
bridge.
He
We
walks
won't,
you back
actually.
to the laboratory it opens into.
Oh,
Lab.
good, cool.
Oh,
Taking a mental note of the way we
Correction,
come
yeah.
to get here.
Left, right, and left again. Like most Goa'uld locations, the golden decor continues in this facility. The globe-shaped lights illuminate the area with a diffused glow. Goa'uld equipment is scattered around the room. Each component displays the Goa'uld language, contains visible data crystals, or emanates light from scanning surfaces. Standing beside a circular dais, studying a crystalline object the size of a fist, an olive-skinned woman with straight black hair, cut in a bob style, stands scrutinizing a readout. Her sharp facial features match her resolve. You recognize her as the mysterious woman that freed you from Wepwawet's clutches on P3X582.
Oh,
Several Jafar are also standing around the room, each carrying stark weapons and standing to attention, ready to act should anything threaten their god.
you said we're in a laboratory.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Can I quickly just do a science check and just see if I recognize any of the instruments and stuff that they're
Yep.
it's within here?
Sure thing.
and I'll read the
22.
gold writing that's
Okay.
around.
Don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Seem like typical Goa'uld instruments, except for the thing that she's studying. The Shelnak artifact. It's the only thing that stands out. That's what you can see written on the paper and stuff in front of it. What'd you do, sorry?
Well, I'm reading all the gold writing.
Ah. Which Goa'uld writing? When you say that?
When we came in, you said there was signs or there was gold writing.
Goa'uld
Writings.
locations. The golden decor continues through this facility.
It wasn't after that. It was after that.
Equipment is scattered throughout the room. Component displays in the Goa'uld language.
Yeah.
Okay. So the different machinery and equipment that's around, that's all it does. It's labelled what it is and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So the thing that she's working with, can we have like a check to see if we know what it is? Or is it a Goa'uld device?
No, you don't know what it is.
it's not a small black cube that we've seen before.
It does sound like and looks like that, yes. Okay, she like
Oh.
so she looks up from her notes and looks at you for a few seconds and looks at you primarily. Before
But
she snaps her head in the direction of the Jafar, her eyes flash. Leave us, she orders, and the Jafar instantly comply, vacating the room.
because he's Jack.
Yeah, no, I thought when we ran into her the first time, she wasn't Goa'uld. She was just a
No, they
wife.
were.
Yeah, but this is a different one.
Yeah,
No.
they
This is
were talking as humans, not talking as Goa'uld in that encounter. Not that they weren't Goa'uld.
I always assumed they were
Because
human.
yeah.
Once the Jafar leave the room, she's like, I prefer a little privacy when discussing things with my ally, don't you? She holds up a scanning device and scans all three of you. And your
Four of us?
holograms instantly fail, and she sees your faces for who you are.
Hey, lady. Nice to see you again.
Thanks for that. Now everyone can see my little dog thing.
I see. I had a feeling you were Tari.
Take offense to that.
Not you, but you work with the Tari. Okay, okay, well, why are you here? How are you even here?
We snuck aboard so we could rescue Shun here. So we're not going to tell her about the listening thing, are we?
No.
I see. Yes, he is Tok'ra.
Yes.
I have been treating him well. He's being fed and kept in good condition.
Will it be possible for us to rescue him without harming your position?
I believe so. I can manage that. Yes.
also, what's the deal with Wepwawet? Is he gonna be here? Yeah, is he here? Going to be here? Not? What's happening?
No, I believe he is joining the ship eventually, but not here.
So you're ahead of what's going on at the moment.
Where is the
Yes.
ship heading to?
Another planet. I said it earlier. 5 days they're going to be there.
Does the ship have a Stargate?
The ship does not.
So how come?
Does the ship have any, besides the Death Gliders, does the ship have a Teltac or anything in its arsenal of ships?
Yes, we do, but we do have 0 death gliders at the moment. But we can get you off this ship, win one of them, and take you to a planet nearby. I can land this ship and take you there myself.
Won't that throw suspicion onto what your task is if you were to deviate from your mission?
Possibly, but let's just say I do not wish to stay here anymore.
What have you learned about this artifact?
Pointing at the artifact, she explains. Neither I nor Wepwawet know what this artifact truly does. But this is why I turn to you. I have heard the Torai are experienced with many diverse and advanced races technology, including even the agents. Surely we could work together on
You would like to work together, and you're going to come over to our side?
Yes. I believe we
Pretty
could
powerful ally.
Can I
offer help to each other.
can I do a
Insight.
insight on it?
Yes.
I think we're gold, but
Yeah, I think we all want to. We all can.
15?
That was a 10.
17.
21.
Okay. You can tell that she's being quite honest so far. Then she's like, she can see you analysing her, and she's like, I can see a bit of distrust. I hold no
Not
love for
distrust.
Wepwawet.
Yeah, it's not distrust, it's caution. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Caution. we know
While
what the
some
system
may
wants to be
call
like.
what we have a marriage, this arrangement started as purely an alliance to force us to save my life when Wepwawet gained a foothold in the galaxy. It is a marriage of convenience, for show, and we are little more than business partners. There is no love of any kind between us, of this I can assure you.
So can you tell us what Wipwet's grand plan is?
The woman purses her lips before. No. He believes this artifact might be a weapon. At the very least, we know from writings that it's old and powerful. He cannot get his hands on it, nor can our other system lords.
What's her name again?
Zistra.
How do you spell that?
Zirstyr.
Z-I... Yeah, my pen runs out. Z-I-R...
Styr.
S-T... And... So she's a minor system lord?
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And she's his wife.
Is she willing to come over to the Tok'ra?
Tok'ra might be a bit far, but willing to assist and work with the Torai.
Facility...
Well, I wouldn't be willing to take her back to Phoenix
Well,
Base,
the
but
thing is,
you
that
if she
no, I
can-
wouldn't, because she's in a better position now to help us.
But
Being in positions that she is.
if she can help us
Do you
escape,
currently fear for
escape
your
the
life?
ship with our
Helping us?
with their Shan.
Once we enact this and leave, yes, I will need asylum from Wepwawet.
Okay, so we're going to have to take Airshan and her back.
Yeah. Do I have any knowledge of her as a system lord, like what she might be
Well,
known
so
for, or alliances she might have previously had?
Very minor, but you know that she's fair and just for a Goa'uld system lord.
Yeah.
That is fair. I'm saying a fair bit.
Yeah. Well, while I don't think we can trust her 100%, I do feel that given the fact she's helped us out before and is willing to
I would
leave
say,
Wepwawet,
look, if you can
it's a
help
big
us
gamble.
pull off this jail heist, basically,
well,
get safely off this ship, then we will take you with you as an asylum seeker.
is there a way? So she's going to land somewhere.
She's going to help us get off.
Yeah.
There is a planet nearby.
Is there a way that she can get all the Jafar off out of the ship, so that we can
While they are
Come and do
loyal
the
to
ship.
me,
destroy the ship?
Oh. That's not quite stealth mission.
No, no.
Not
As in,
quite.
we get
You're right,
away, but destroy one of Wepwawet's capital ships in the process.
Why
No,
did the
but we-
Jafar have to get off? Why aren't we killing
So
them with all the
so
Jafar on
don't-
board?
We're doing a Tok'ra mission. We've put a listening device so we can collect intelligence.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we're going to destroy
okay.
the whole ship
Yeah,
because
sorry,
there's no intelligence.
Yeah.
But if she's getting off,
There may not be.
It's going to be
anyway.
an intelligence coup, but
Yeah.
still the Tok'ra are going to want to download and find out what's happening with all the capital ships. Tok'ra don't like just blowing up things
I
because
guess. All right.
Yeah, Tok'ra.
Fair enough. No, I was just thinking if we can strike a blow against Wepwawet, take out one of his motherships.
And make him believe that his wife's dead.
Yeah.
I think getting
Then-
off the ship will be
Hard enough.
hard enough.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I mean, the big thing, making them think that she's dead, that clears her for a bit.
Mm.
Yeah. Then he won't know we've got her. Because it may change his plans if he knows we've got her.
And see, getting all the Jafar off somehow, and then destroying the ship with her supposedly on it. We're not killing any of the Jafar.
But then the Jafar will just say that
Kill us.
something weird happened and we evacuated the ship.
But she did not.
She stayed behind to try and fix the problem, and then it exploded.
She stayed behind to protect. Wait,
What does she think of this plan?
Captain goes down with the ship.
I am not phased either way, as long as I leave the ship with you.
I don't like the blowing up idea. I think the Tok'ra are going to get annoyed with this.
Yeah, I don't think we should blow
I think we just need
anything
to take Airshan and her and get off the damn ship.
Does she know how these Mimi Tech imaging devices work?
Does she know? Sorry.
Yeah, how the Mimi tech imaging devices work.
mean, she's
No,
able to-
that is beyond my knowledge. I need to study them first, I'd say.
Because if we could reprogram one to look like her, kill someone,
Oh my god, yeah.
put it on it, so they think, oh, the Queen's dead.
Well, do we know?
No, we don't.
Well, can we get the artifact and hide it next to the radio? Can we get the artifact and hide it next to the radio? Sneak it off?
The artifact
radio.
that she studied. Yeah.
Where was I going to hide the radio?
It's quite large. He was going to hide it in his
I'm putting
body.
it where they're not going to find it.
Oh,
Unless it's a cavity
I will take the artifact myself.
She's like, please don't.
I believe our steps from here would to be freeing your friend from the prison cells. If you do that, I will remove the ship from hyperspace and descend to the world.
Is that not just like super easy? Like, she called for them to bring us
Yeah.
Chuck. Can she not be like, oh, I want the other prisoner?
Yeah, bring these 2 prisoners with me and
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
follow you as your guards.
Yeah, like she has so much power.
Yeah, like they're not going to argue. They're
They're not
heard
gonna
far,
argue with her,
basically.
yeah.
So you're telling her to do that instead?
Well,
So
what?
I'm just thinking about the time priority here.
Yeah, because she's got to stop the shit.
Well,
So
no.
she's saying we go get and meet her.
I am
So-
sure you seem to be navigating this ship by yourself so far.
Yeah.
Can we just say to her, like, do we then, for argument's sake, like, have your verbal permission to go grab
Yes,
Urshun
that's what
from
I'm
the...
saying.
Yeah, so if anybody, we literally just go grab him, and if anybody's like, what are you doing? We go, it's direct orders
And-
from
From you.
Starsz. Yeah.
And where will we meet her? With
The bridge. If anyone asks, we have a meeting with Wepwawet.
Cool.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay.
Grab the prisoners and let her toddle off.
yeah.
Okay, and on the way to the bridge, I can change back into the stuff that I took off before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, we go back to the brig and get Asher.
hmm
And if they question our authority, we beat the hell out of them.
You know, like we have her endorsement in anything we do, so
Yeah.
no one can question
So they can
us.
check and she'll
Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Which isn't an issue. You go there, they open the cell, and you take him out.
Cool.
As you do, feel the movements of the ship begin to change as the hyperspace envelope bends in a different direction. Only minutes later, the ship drops out of hyperspace, nearing a large Earth-like planet and begins to drop through the atmosphere of the verdant planet. Okay, heading to the bridge
Yes.
Yep.
with the Tok'ra in tow. As you enter the room, the communication sphere inside the console shifts in colour. Or as though it were always made of gas, it dissipates, leaving behind a hazy image of Wepwawet. You start speaking. My dear wife, he gloats menacingly. I'll quickly get to the point. I always knew something like this would happen. It was only a matter of time. The laboratory I gifted you had listening devices from the very beginning. I know what you're planning, and I have ships inbound to deal with you now. We
You're
both know the artifact is mine, and that it will give me all the power I need to lead our kind into a new glorious age. Zistra protests sarcastically and bravely. My darling husband, if you destroy me, you destroy the artifact. What you have there has lasted millennia without harm coming to it. Don't think I won't fire upon you and then pluck it unharmed from your beautiful corpse's hand.
At least still thinks she's hot.
Loving husband.
Yeah, I knew that
Let's-
was way too easy.
No,
Grab her and get to the
she did
chopper.
say that she would need a silent from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Zistra waves her hand and the spear quickly reverts to its metallic color.
Quick, let's get to
into the ring.
ship. Into the ring. Yep. Into the ring, all of us.
Yep.
The ship sort of lunges and lurches, and you feel it docking to the pyramid below, basically. You are now on the planet Aru.
Aru?
Aaru. My Jafar are loyal to me before Wepwawet, so they won't attack us. This ship will be easy prey while we transport using the rings, but it also means that nobody can easily follow us.
Do you know where the Stargate is here?
It is inside the pyramid.
Excellent. Let's go.
What if Wepwawet's got people downstairs?
We're ready to fight.
We'll go first.
We'll go together.
Going together, or
Should we? Or should
Send
we?
hers down first.
Well, didn't she say? Didn't she say that she had a teltac on board? Wouldn't it be better just to head to the ship?
we would have to
Fly
head
away.
to the glider's hangar area. With that, a trio of explosions rock the ship. But I do believe we're out of time.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go.
She sees it alert as she goes over to the rings. 2 Hatak vessels have exited hyperspace above us. They're at the edge of weapons range, but are approaching fast. I'm seeing a communication being sent to the temple on the surface. So expect them to be ready for us.
Okay, how many of her men are we taking with us? She said,
None?
No, it's just us.
she said that her Jafar are loyal to her.
Yes, so they won't attack me.
So they
but
won't. Yeah.
I don't
So they
think
won't
they'll
help.
attack Wepwawet's
But they won't help us.
men. No.
Escape?
They won't attack Wepwawet's men is the main issue.
Oh, let's go through the rings and
Okay.
see what's down there.
The ring transportation system overtakes you with a bright flash of light. You suddenly find yourself in a stone room
Who's that?
lit dimly by braziers. High in the four corners of the room, statues depicting 10-foot tall humanoids standing next to average-sized humans are dotted around the edges of the room and seem to gaze towards a Stargate at the far side of the cavernous facility. You can see the Stargate and DHD clearly on the opposite side of a wide dip in the stone floor with 2 sets of stairs up to the side and the opposite side. On your side stand 2 Jafar, their weapons raised in your direction. From the carved corridor and the floor, which stretches from wall to wall, you hear shouts echoing from chambers which must carry on further into this facility. The Stargate on the other end of the room starts to move. 2 Jafar stand near it, one dialing out as the other moves to protect the stairway leading to the gate itself. Sorry. As you take a step, the whole room is rocked by an explosion far above you. The room shudders and the rocks fall from the ceiling as Wepwawet starts his bombardment. Okay.
So 4 Jafar in the room.
I'm firing.
And we've got to...
Roll for initiative.
Okay.
Gonrock, Ulfric, Claire, and who am I missing? Chuck.
Oh, God.
I honestly didn't think you'd get to Act 4 already.
Yeah.
So I would have set up the projector, but I'll just bring it up. It's there already.
Because I had my Zats out as we were going down, so I want to fire as
Yeah,
soon
I've
as
got
I
it set up.
see the guys dialing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
DHD, Stargate, this is where you're at.
So there's one Jafar at the DHD.
Yes.
Yes.
That's meant to be.
He's dialing at the moment. Let
Yeah,
me move you.
he's the one that I'm gonna target.
So sorry.
And I'm gonna
It's
go for the
just
other- I'm
those
gonna
2?
No,
That was
there's
4.
4.
It was 4, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah. So
I need to
I've
just put some more.
I've also got a stun grenade I'm going to throw to the
Guys
2 over
here.
to the side.
Yeah.
If you go for the one at the DHD,
Yeah.
which just leaves us 1.
There's one's over here at the stairs. Pretty sure that was it, wasn't that?
Yeah.
4, yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. You guys rolled for initiative. What'd you
Yeah.
get?
21.
21 for Ulfric,
4.
4 for Claire.
So
Really?
2 and then
Oh,
Chuck,
9.
9, Gonrock.
Nat 20 for a 23.
23. Nice. These guys.
So if you throw that to the
15,
ones that are
14,
just in front of us, those
Yeah.
two, yeah.
And stun them down.
Yeah.
And that'll just leave us 2. Like I said, if you go for the DHD,
Yeah.
and then I can go for the other one. Standing in front of the gate.
So bring up their stats.
Yeah, Chuck, you can tell us their stats.
It's a bonus action.
Damn it.
Okay. And Zistra, better roll for her as well. She's got stats.
And is Hershon?
Yeah, we can give him as that.
Yeah.
And Ashwin as well, yeah. Yeah, he's got stats, yeah. He's probably got better. They've probably got better stats than you guys, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Thanks.
They can do most of the shooting
Yeah.
then.
Okay, so your side's Zistra.
And we had most things except for heavy stuff, or did we bring everything?
Oh, we brought the weapons in the bag. So you've
Yeah.
got your weapon.
And I've
Yeah.
got grenades and C4.
But you got the Zat. Oh, I haven't got the stats for the Zat. Are they in there?
Yeah,
didn't we
I
look
don't
it
have
up
the
once
stats.
before?
That's
For some reason,
was
I've
another
got-
reason
I've
why I
got
said
the
we have to
same
update.
stats for it.
Gonrock is first.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw my stun grenade at the 2 in front.
Yep. Are they within a radius of each other and not too close to you guys?
Oh, I thought they still standing together.
Did it?
And you think you did?
If I did, I better move them.
You said there was 2 standing together to the...
To the left or something, yeah. Maybe in that doorway.
On your side, stand 2 Jafar. Just says on your side, stand 2
Oh.
Jafar. The weapon's raised in your direction.
Oh,
Oh.
not to the side.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll throw it at the one to the left then. It's a 16.
Well, I've got 2 outs. I'll
Hits.
take 2 shots. I'll take one at the guy there and one at the guy on the DHD.
Yeah.
Hits.
I have to roll for... what have you done? 6?
What is
D6?
your grenade?
I'm not sure. Do you have
Oh,
stats? Figured
the
I have it written down next to it.
yeah. So the
What is it?
Grenade.
Yeah.
the grenade.
Well,
Grenade is like 66.
What is it?
Yeah, it's 6. Well,
Well, is it a flashbang or is it an actual
No, the-
fragmentation grenade?
No, the flashbang, just a shot grenade.
Then it should
Grenade
be
is 66.
6. 6 of them.
yeah.
66.
Have you got the stats for the Zat there?
27.
27 damage?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
It's not much besides.
Why do we
10
not
or
always
10
use
10 meters or 30
grenades?
meters damage is special. so it's the
Lindsay
rules
just
are
tagged you in the family.
Oh, okay.
Yes, saw that.
Okay, cool. All right, that was his turn. It's Zestra's turn. Yeah.
Is he still standing?
Zestra. Yeah, he's still standing. He's not looking good. He's looking near death. After that, just blew up in his face. Holy shit, she's got a lot of health. This is the same Zistra? Okay.
Well, she's Goa'uld.
Yeah. And she pulls out a Zach Nicotel. Fires at the closest one. Or and misses.
She misses.
She misses.
Oh.
Yeah. She hasn't used one in a while, I think.
Yeah, totally.
He doesn't have to. That's fine.
Yeah, she missed. Okay, so Zistra 23, 21, Ulfric.
Yeah, so I want to go, primary weapon on the guy closest to us,
Yep.
the primary Zat, and the secondary Zat on the guy on the DHD.
Which one's closer to you? The guy on the right?
The guy on the right, yeah, the
Yep.
one that wasn't hit with a
Wasn't hit.
grenade. So I'll go with him first. So that's 17.
Hits.
with a Zat. So that's
Yep. Exhaustion and something else.
3
didn't it?
levels of exhaustion.
3 levels of exhaustion. Yep.
and then the guy on the DHT. After I'll hop this. 15 plus 7 is 22.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Hits.
So it's the same. 3 levels of exhaustion on the guy on the DHT.
Okay. Exhaustion. Here we are. 3 levels. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Okay. It's 21. Now we're at 15. The guy on the left is firing his staff at the closest, which is Claire.
Oh, goody.
Let's chuck up the back. That doesn't seem right.
So what's
Well,
the
you didn't know which way you were going to come through. You probably thought it was the front.
what's the armor class for the armor?
Which armor?
Your
The
armor.
wolf armor.
Ah, good question.
Oh, will that just add on to my...
Well, that'll be what your
It's an
armor
armor
class
class of 20 on mine.
14.
Oh.
Well,
is. 14.
but mine's already 16.
Yeah. So it'd
What's the
be
armor
16
class made
is
up
your
of?
dex.
The bar here is 14, armor class 14. On its hay, it's got an armor class of 14 with his snakehead armor.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Gee.
but that doesn't make sense because Zistra's got armor class of 17.
Yeah, and like the current armor that I have is light armor, and I have an armor class of 16.
well, but
Well,
light
why-
armor
why-
you can wear underneath.
I was going to say,
So can we
my
just call it
tactical
Yeah, you'll be
armor has an
16.
armor class of 20.
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why their armor class is so low. Probably because they're weaker because meant to die.
Can we just call it
Yeah.
16? 'cause
Yeah.
that's
It'll be,
my current-
yeah. 'Cause the light armor you can wear
Yeah.
underneath.
Yep.
LP.
Yeah.
So it's 16.
Yep.
So,
We'll go with that. I didn't roll the hit yet, did I?
No.
He's using his
Staff.
Martok Plasma Blast. Plus 3 to hit. 16 to hit.
okay. So, does that mean it hits if
Yeah.
it is the armor
Yeah.
class? Okay.
6. 4, 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage.
A shockwave of 1 meter.
That's
That just moves you back 1 meter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
into Chuck.
Yep.
No, into... Oh, well, Jordan's
In-
not.
Jordan's not even there.
But is that...
Yeah. You move back into
yeah,
this
that's
the
fine.
space.
So, fire damage, does that
It,
impact me in any way other
well,
than...
no, it's just
I'm not
normal
even there.
damage.
Okay.
It's just like if you've got something that's susceptible, like you're holding a
Did I not copy you?
paper
No, you
or
didn't.
something like that, the fire might ignite. the
Yeah,
paper,
yeah.
Awkward there.
But I'm
There should be
not
6 of us.
flammable.
I'm invisible.
Gondorok.
Yeah, that's about the right
Giant
size.
Thanks.
Yeah. Put you at the front. Alright, where were we? They just went.
Clear with getting hit.
Yeah.
Shun is next. Shun has a Zach Nicotel as well.
Yep.
He's opening fire on the one on the right.
So if he hits him again, he's down
The one on the...
on the right because I've already hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
but
one
yeah.
on the left is pretty weak. So
That'll be 6 exhaustion, so he'd just be dead.
Yeah, 6.
And another hit would just evaporate him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, roll a hit. Not 3 of them. Nat 20.
Good
Okay.
job.
There's a stack.
Glad we rescued him from the prison cells.
Where's it gone? Come on. Jafar, here we are. 20. Okay, hits. It doesn't do damage though, does it? It just
No.
yeah. So,
So-
it doesn't matter if he gets a nat 20 on that, does it?
No,
No.
but it's still 3 levels of
Yeah.
death because it's second hit.
He's
for the zap.
down.
It'll do electrical damage to equipment, but
Okay. Next is the guy that just died. Okay. It doesn't matter. 13's the guy up near the ring. He's going to open fire with his staff weapon at Gonrock in front.
Bring it on.
That's what we hit. 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. 13. 9. Chuck.
okay. I will. Is that yeah, it's shotgun range. That's 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Hits.
And 4 damage.
Might be enough.
Nope. He's
No.
still standing. Okay. Let's chuck for 9, and now it's 4 for Claire.
Okay.
You're
So-
gonna use the Zat or you're going to use your weapon?
Yeah, it's the guy on the.
Well, there's 2 up the top near the gate, and the one that Chuck just
So
shot.
the mechanics of the Zat, there's no point just shooting him once with the Zat because that'll just he'll just pass out, right? Or is it affected by the fact that
Well,
he's
it'll
near
give him
death?
3 levels of exhaustion.
That's got to hit him twice to take him down completely.
Yeah. But it gives him disadvantage on all his attack rolls and saving throws.
Is he gonna have an attack roll? Like, is there any chance that he could cause any of us any more damage?
Well, look,
He's the guy that hit you before.
I'll put to you this way.
yeah, but in initiative.
You're
Yeah,
You're-
he's
better off using your M9 because you're proficient with it
Oh yeah, true.
and you do damage, whereas the Zat you're not proficient with.
All right, yeah, I'll attack him with my M9 then. So,
It was cocked.
do you want me to re-roll it then?
No, it's up to you.
Well, I would like, but whatever. 10 then. So probably not gonna hit him.
10 does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
nerds gotta learn to shoot shit.
It's the guy at the gate, the DHD who was dialing.
You're busy dialing then?
Yes, that's what I'm checking what that actually does now.
And remember, is he the one? He's the one I hit, so he's already got 3 levels of exhaustion. He probably can't think straight.
Also remember, I can activate the Stargate really quickly if we need,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
this probably isn't.
Well, yeah.
needed.
Well, that's how we get off the planet. You dial out.
Dial out somewhere.
Yeah, no, but I mean really quickly is mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Before
we're
the
fighting-
place above us gets
we're
destroyed.
fighting these
Okay.
4, but we did hear noise of other people possibly coming. So
Yeah.
we still,
Yeah.
still need to
Need
be
to
quick.
get out.
Yeah. So maybe what you should be doing is next round is running towards the DHD. And
Yeah.
we'll cover you and follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should
Yeah.
have used our movement to spread out.
Well, we haven't
True.
taken our movement, so I guess we can at the end of the round. We can all move.
However, I
Doing
guess
your
I was
movement during your
thinking,
turns.
I guess I was thinking it would be good to just like get this
Fine,
guy
then you-
out. To get this guy out, because then the ones at the top, they don't have great like
Cover.
or range on us at the moment.
Where's this? They've updated roll 20. New rule lock or new bar. Get used to this. Layers. There it is. Now the 2 Jafar warriors appear.
That's
left-hand side. Can you see it? I can't see the screen here.
Yeah, at the top near the DHG.
Cool.
The right or
Yeah.
At the right.
or the Stargate's left.
And the other guy's still dialing, but now we're back to the top with Gonra.
God, please do.
Can I throw a shot grenade that far?
How far can you throw it?
Should be 20 meters.
What's your strength?
70 feet away. That is.
70 feet, everything's
You
in
mean like
meters.
17, right?
Yeah, so you can throw 3 times that, I think.
Well, my range for my grenade is 20
So if
meters.
it's like
So if it's the
that'd be-
same,
21 meters away they are.
I was
Oh, well,
just
I've
about
got
to
Oh, you'd be
Round it
able
up.
to. If they're only 21 metres, you can easily throw that.
Okay, well, I'm going to
With
throw
your
a shot
strength.
grenade and hit those 2 newbies.
Yeah, because they're right next to each other.
So 24.
A 24 hits.
66.
Thirty-two.
How much?
32.
30. You just obliterated them.
Yay!
I did just have a
Flying-
thought,
flying
like, I
across
should
the
have
room.
done that instead.
Screw it!
I selected you.
I've only got one of them left,
Oh,
go,
man.
guys. I only bought 3.
Okay, I have.
Okay.
Can their gore and viscera cover the DHD
yes.
so the guy
Can I-
can't
Can I
see
use
what
my
he's
movement
got?
now?
It wasn't that close. It's 10 meters away.
Can I use
Close
my
to maybe.
movement now?
Yeah.
Okay, can I move up to where, just where it says lower area and stair?
So you go onto the stairs.
Yeah, just at the bottom of them, sort of thing.
20 meters to get to there.
Yeah,
25, 30.
yeah, be about there.
That's how far you can run, can't you? 30 meters, is it?
30, yeah.
My speed's only 7.
7.
My speed is 6.
Oh, it's only 6 meters. Yeah, it's 1 meter
Yeah.
per square, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're getting confused.
yeah. So
1, 2,
you can move 7
3,
squares.
4, 5.
I
You've
can
got a
move
twisted
6.
angle, so you can't move S7.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a twist.
Yeah, so you can only move
you do,
3.
I don't.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
at the stairwell.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, Zistra's turn. She's seen you run, and she's now going to follow suit.
So it's down, across, and then up again.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across that
That lower
sunken
area.
area.
She's going to fire at the guy at the DHD who's trying to dial out.
You've got to stop him.
Yeah.
Hits.
Good
So he's
job.
He's now dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
three.
Good job. I'm so glad. you're
Chevron
giving us
9
that.
encoded, but no one didn't get any further. It's just lit up. I'm not doing anything at the moment.
Get rid of that guy at the.
So when you get there, see what the
That's what I was just
coordinates
thinking.
are, 'cause
So-
they'll still be.
So where are they? They're heading to, like, they would lead us to Wepwawet.
Who knows where they'll go.
Hypothetical.
Who
Okay,
knows
so
where
yeah.
they'll go.
But we can always send them out through later.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll make sure to
Or
do
you-
that.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Okay.
Did you say chevron 9?
Yes, but he hasn't pressed the button in the middle.
9 chevrons.
How much is there in total? Was there 9, isn't there?
No, there's 6.
I thought it was 9.
I thought there were more.
That's
How
not.
many chevrons on a Stargate?
Oh, there's more than that
Yeah.
on the start, but on in a gate address, there's usually only 6, isn't there?
It's 9 in
I
total.
feel like I've heard them say like.
But it's between 7 and 9.
Between
It
7
does
and 9.
vary, yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's a long way away from where we are.
Possibly.
Yeah, because
Could be,
that's
could be like an Atlantis gate.
yeah.
Mm,
The next galaxy over.
yeah.
okay. Now Zistra's turn. 23. Ulfric.
So we've still got the guy with the staff weapon.
Yep.
And the one that's quite injured.
Mhm.
Take him out.
All right, I'm going to put my. I'm just going to drop the Zats. I'm going to charge the guy that's been injured,
Okay.
with my combat knife.
Okay.
Gee,
Pull the knife.
why'd you drop his axe?
3.
You can go back again.
Because I don't want to have to put them away and then draw another weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Just
sorry.
put them
If I
away, because
I've got the 2 out. I'm just going to fire twice at him
Okay.
as I'm running towards him.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 17 and a 14.
And I'm pretty sure both hit. Both hit.
All right, so
He's vaporized.
he's vaporized, and I'll keep running to complete my movement towards the steps.
Oh, you what? He's not vaporized, is he? He's just dead.
Yeah, he's
He had a
he's
grenade
dead.
and yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, not vaporized. Third one's the
1,
vaporized.
2.
I can only move 6, but I was running.
Yep. Okay. That's Ulfric. 21. Not dead. 13. Ursh's turn. Six. He's going to fight his Zach Nicotel with the other one at the front. Yep, that's 5. He rolled another nat 20.
Oh,
25 to hit.
helpful.
He hasn't been hit yet, has he?
No.
no.
No. So okay, he's got 3 levels of exhaustion. It's now his turn. He is going to fire back at Ishmael.
Don't do that. He's doing really well.
Ow. He rolls. His weapon doesn't even fire, it sort of stops and starts and crackles.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah,
He has
13.
performance issues.
Chuck.
I'm going to close as far as I can towards Gonorek.
What's your movement? About 3 meters at the moment?
Yeah, half a second.
3 meters. Let's get you there.
And swap my Mossberg for my Beretta and fire at the lonely guy over there.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
yay.
24.
24 to hit. Hits.
And that's critical. Otherwise, it's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Oh no, actually, oh no, that's a 1. It's okay.
Could have been a 7.
Chuck for 9. Now we've got Claire for 4.
Can I just move double speed to the DHD, and I'm not planning on attacking
Yep.
or anything. I'm just trying to get 6.
7, 8, 10, 11, 12 meters. Okay.
Jeez, this is
Smart
a
move.
big area.
Yeah, that was Claire at 9. What are you doing?
He's trying to wear the helmet again.
He's moved it so much. The helmet's not light either.
He's not light either.
No.
Oh.
Alright, you
Look at me,
round.
look at me.
Another 2 fire warriors coming out of the tunnel. How many grenades?
Yeah, true. We should have actually been expecting that.
Which
Yeah.
side do they come out of?
Same one, same tunnel.
The one on the right.
What are you doing?
It's messing up the cameras.
Yeah.
The camera's on him.
Where is the tunnel? It's not where the door is.
It's
it?
here.
Yeah.
It's just not depicted
Oh,
on the map.
okay.
So close to the
Is there one
DHD.
on the left
No.
hand? It's okay. There's only one on the right. Okay.
Okay, Gonrock.
Get the last stone down. Should we
What are you doing that
guys
for?
leave?
Maybe grenade them
Stop
again.
it.
Yeah, taking them out 2 at a time.
And-
Yeah, it is.
And if I can get over there quick enough, I'll plant C4 around the entrance and
Yeah,
collapse
bring
it.
it down. Alright, so we'll hit him with another stun grenade.
Very annoying.
don't have any.
So it's a 16.
No, because you haven't failed.
16 to hit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I won't
hits.
be able to do the stuff quick.
No, you've got your once thing.
No, it resets it.
Stop it.
Be sure.
What do
Right
you
off.
what? Get something with the tension.
It's 27.
No, I need
27 damage?
Yep.
And you were targeting the one in front?
The two of them.
With a grenade.
Oh, both. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're both dead again.
Yay!
It's,
Come on,
there's,
guys, let's do this.
there's now a pile of half bodies that have been massacred in the one spot.
Pity we can't.
The
They weren't a
entrance has got to
bit.
look
Can I-
pretty inviting.
Can I also now run another?
No,
Yeah, you
meters
can
up,
still move
please? Yep.
6 meters.
Yep, go up and join Claire
everybody.
somewhere there.
You're gonna look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna rock. Zistra. She's going to open fire on that last guard that's there with the Zach Nicotel. Hits.
He's down.
He's down. You're still in combat.
Who's left?
Technically no one, but you're still in rounds for this scenario.
More guys coming through the door.
Yeah.
They're still present, you just can't see them. Zistra at third, 23, so Ulfric.
Um.
Run.
So from what I can tell, that hallway where they've been coming through, that's other than those doors, which
Is that the only doors in?
Yes.
Okay.
and
We've got to collapse that door.
do we still hear the sound?
Oh
of
yes, there's still bombardment. The place is getting
as like, do we still hear the sound of
More people
more Jafar coming?
Oh yeah, just. You couldn't really hear them at the start anyway, so.
All right. Well, I'll use because I'm pretty much that's all I can do. I'll use double my movement to try and get as close as I can to that.
So that doorway.
So 12. If I go diagonally there, maybe.
6. There you go.
So from where I am now, can I see down that hallway?
Oh,
bit?
mostly yes.
And can I see anyone coming?
Yes, at the end of the hallway.
All right, I'll call back. More Jafar on the way.
That's Ulfric down to Ocean. He just moves up. Shark.
I wouldn't sprint towards the things.
They're saving her attack just in case. They were only just moving just in line with you guys. They're not risking it.
Okay, I'm going to sprint for the massive.
Which?
It doubles my half movement back
Yep.
to 7.
7.
Oh, no. Get in my dice.
Claire.
She
Okay,
was
so I'm
going
gonna make
to
a run
head
for
for
the
the
DHD.
DHD.
3, 4, 5, 6 meters to get to the DHD.
So,
So she's
And-
still got an action.
Yes.
bonus action. So
Alright.
She can do her dialing thing.
yeah,
She needs
So
to pay
take
attention.
note.
She needs to do
of the 9 lit up chevrons.
Yep.
And then,
delete them.
yeah, cancel it and
And
start
dial in wherever we're
dialing
going.
home.
Excellent. She starts dialing. I don't know how long it takes. I think it's just one round for her.
Yeah.
She's got a quick one.
Okay. So new round. You don't see them on the map. The guards don't come out, but they're now firing at Claire. They've basically loaded their weapons. They've seen 4 dead bodies in Viscera in front of them. They're not coming
So
out.
you've made it.
They're staying in the
Actually,
tunnel and firing.
You've looked at what the address is
Yeah.
that they were
And I
dialing
made
at.
note of it.
Can I make it to
and
the
now
DHD
you're going
yet?
to start
To
dialing.
help
Okay.
Claire?
But
Possibly on
they're
your turn,
coming
yes.
out and starting to attack me.
Well, they're coming. I saw when I got to where I am, I
Yeah.
could see them at the other end of the hall.
Okay. And now they're hiding in the doorway, not wanting to come out to my pile of bodies. And
Good job.
Well, freaking Claire can see them, but They're not up first. Gonrick's up first.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to Claire and I'm gonna take a shot into the hallway to see if I can hit one with my staff weapon.
Does not hit. Okay, Sistra. 6. She's going to fire with her Zach Nicotel. Pretty sure that hits. Do you mind?
I actually don't think he does.
13 plus 6 hits. One of them has 3 levels of exhaustion.
We're saving our butts today.
Yeah. Thank God we repaired that one, even though we didn't.
I didn't say Gonrock's actually looking down the hallway. There's 5 of them in there.
There's 5 down the hall.
Correct.
How long does it take Claire to dial out?
I thought you were saying how long did it take me to die?
One shot.
One round.
One more.
Yeah.
So it'll be up next round.
Wait, do we know that? For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just weird because I have this thing that says, as a bonus action, you may reduce the time it takes to activate an astronomical device, including a Stargate, by 1 round per Eureka point spent. So I guess that just means if I spend a Eureka point, it's instantaneous. Yeah. But I don't have any Eureka points, so...
it's also, like, dependent on the conditions that you're dialing under as well. It might take longer.
Yeah, because we've got to do 1 round of combat to do it, don't we? To complete your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm right at the bottom.
All right. Who just went, sorry?
Gonera?
Yeah,
No, the chick did.
The chick did, that's right. She had 23. And now it's Ulfric.
Okay, so they're at the other end of the hall?
Not at the other end. They're like near the entrance now. They're just not coming out because they're seeing all the dead bodies right in front.
Okay, so can I get to, like, the wall where the doorway is?
Yep.
And just go with my C4?
Yep.
And then take a step back.
Took you 6 meters to get to that doorway entrance.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're going to have to hide there behind the wall for this turn.
Oh, no, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 1 meter spare, sorry.
Yeah, so I could...
He likes that book. Or they both do, actually.
All right, I'll put the C4
Yep.
up and I'll move 1 square back.
Okay. Just back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the timer on the C4?
Oh,
It's just an auto.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So next round, I'll set it off.
21. That was Ulfric.
Yeah,
Okay.
should
It
have
is
the
one of the guys in the hallway is going to
DSD
take a
on
shot
and
at
start running
Gonrock.
Yeah, and they can't follow.
They take a shot at me.
19 to hit Gonrock.
Nah, not even close.
That's not hit.
Bounced.
Yep.
Wait, why? What's your...
Armor class 28.
How?
Sorry, what?
Is it because your strength's so high?
Does it boost your armor class as well, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. 28 seems very high. Like nothing.
Yeah,
can hit you.
no one's ever going to be able to attack
Nothing.
you.
Nothing whatsoever will hit you. That we plan for the next 3-4 games.
Well, what boosts your class? You add your strength and your dex, do you?
I don't know. That's what she told me that time when we had that level up. I went from a 24 to a 28.
Might have to check that.
What feat was it that gave you the bonus? Do you remember?
No, it was 3 or 4 times ago.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Because
Even if it's, okay, my standard one is a 24.
Yeah. Even still, that
Yeah,
seems high.
that's what I was thinking.
Well, that's what I started with.
Yeah, seems weird. Because, yeah, nothing I can fire at you will hit. Even if I roll a nat 20, I'll still... Maybe one person will be able to hit you in this, but...
Yeah, well, my natural, what I started out with, is a 24.
Yeah. I'll just have to look at it. Doesn't... Seems too much. Otherwise, I'll have to make it harder. Otherwise, nothing will ever hit you.
You wrote this?
I didn't write anything. Okay.
Sean actually wrote the Stargate rulebook.
Yeah.
He's just, and every time he's
No,
like,
he
wait, that's
probably
weird.
for me.
Ah,
I
right.
just copied what you wrote on your spreadsheet. I didn't look at it.
So I'm 18.
I'm 16, but that
Which are
makes
good
sense
reasonable
to me.
numbers.
Yeah, but I got heaps because I'm a student of BlakeTec and a military dude.
But armor class basically goes off what you're wearing.
What you're wearing, yeah.
Yeah, but my
And your
tactical
dex.
armor already is a 20
Yeah.
as an armor class.
See, 20 I could understand.
So
You shouldn't get that much of a bonus.
But I
plus
guess
four
if it's
plus eight.
armor
But
plus.
I'm wearing tactical armor.
yeah, my Jafar tactical armor has an armor class of 20.
Oh, okay, because it might be different because ours is 16 plus your dex.
Yeah, the Japan one is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's also 16 plus dex, and I just have no
So if
dex.
it's if yours is 20 plus dex, then
What's your dex?
Plus 3.
So it should be 23.
Is it an extra 1 for a helmet?
yeah,
I just know it was
if
20.
you're wearing a helmet, yeah, it's plus
It was
one.
just a 24.
24.
That
That
So
that
that
probably
will
is
give
where
you
the 24
24.
came from.
Yeah.
Have to see where that plus 4 came from.
Doesn't matter. Okay, just go with 24 for this.
It still doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
like
It still
regardless,
doesn't hit me.
regardless, you're just like an absolute
A tank.
unit. Yeah, tank. That's what I was looking
Okay.
for.
Another one's going to fire at you. Doesn't hit. 13.
I'll just stand away of everybody.
Chuck. Chuck's coming limping in.
Yep. I'll
Keep
I'll limp.
keep limping
If
your way
I
up.
limp 3 meters, do I have a clear shotgun shot towards?
No.
No. Okay. Well, then I'll just
Can you do it?
continue
Can
with
you
my
do-
Beretta.
Oh, yeah. Continuing? Yep.
Just continue running.
You'll be able to hit one on an
if
eagle.
the Stargate's going to be opening, you're still going to be hobbling.
Yeah, I guess the C4 are about to go. Yeah, I'll just sprint.
Going straight to the medboard.
Yep, as
I
usual.
want to shoot.
You can have one shot on the way out.
Misses. 18. 21 doesn't hit, no. Claire.
Okay,
Finish
well,
dialing. Gate's
yeah,
open.
I've finished dialing, so
What are you doing? Run.
yeah.
Do your
Yeah, you dial home.
Okay.
Garage door opener.
yeah,
Yeah.
GDR.
Yep. Sure. What? Yeah. Do I need to do anything for that?
No,
Or-
no, you
can
cool,
activate
great,
it.
cool.
That as you
Then
go
I
through.
do that as I'm running.
Yep. 6.
Am I?
Sprint in or 6 meters to get to
But I feel bad just leaving you guys because after my turn, a new round is gonna start.
Yeah.
So should I just get there and
Hang on, who? Only you and Bookworm had.
No, we all had them. We all
yeah,
had
all have
well,
videos.
you should. We all
Yeah.
said that we.
Because remember,
grabbed them.
initially, after the first mission, we said, like we unlocked the GDOs. Because in the first mission we were just assigned them, but then
Yeah.
we unlocked them,
Okay.
which meant we can all take them. And she said, "Oh,
In case we get locked out.
it's wise that we
Yeah.
all do it in case some
Yeah.
get."
Because it
stolen or
says
broken.
it says like somewhere in our thing, there's one assigned to the team, but we would recommend that everyone has one or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we all grabbed it.
Yeah.
But I do think that perhaps I should just stay, just like
Well, you can shoot. You
exactly.
Can, you
That's
can
what I was gonna say.
cover us.
Grab out my M9 and just aim it.
It's his finger.
Oh.
There's a
Ooh,
quick X-ray.
pinky.
Is it look at it?
It's on the screen.
Oh, good job.
That's how my pinkies look normally.
Yeah.
Not mine, they're whacked. I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I-
Well, actually,
See,
you got a
mine-
bit of it.
This one got completely crushed, and the best plastic surgeon in Australia put it together. But he ended up making it longer than the other one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
made it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. New and
You
improved.
always want your pinky finger to be
Yeah.
super long. That's the one thing you want about it. Okay, yeah, so I will just get out my M9 and point it down where they're all coming from.
Yep.
Prepared.
Yeah, cover.
Okay.
Yeah, covering Stargate as
covering,
well,
yeah.
I guess.
Okay. It's clear. All right, new round. You hear the sound of more footsteps behind the other ones that are
Yeah.
there.
That's why I read it.
But Gonrock.
So none of them have entered the room?
No, not yet.
They're looking at the pile of.
Yeah,
Yeah, and just hesitantly.
you're just looking at it. It does not look safe.
I'm just going to take a shot down there at whichever one I can hit out of the 5 with the Martok.
Yep.
Would you not sit on my dice, can it?
Who cares?
So it's a 16.
Okay, you hit.
3. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
And a 1 big shockwave. If it matters to them in the hallway.
Didn't seem to phase him too much. No. Okay, 23, Zistra. She has seen the Stargate open and she's... Why didn't he move forward? He should move forward. Must have missed him. She sprints through the Stargate.
Oh, okay, she
She
doesn't
just
care.
leaves us.
She's gone.
And now,
That's honestly
and now we'll
fair.
dial the Phoenix side.
She's floating in space somewhere.
Yeah, she does trust us.
That was
Yeah.
you dialed.
Redial!
You dialed the Antarctica, didn't you?
I'm like, oh
Wow.
shit.
Alpha side.
Ulfric. Excellent.
Don't you want to run a little bit further first?
No, I'm far enough away.
How much damage does it do?
Well,
Do you have to roll for it or?
no, it depends what I'm doing with it. If I'm setting it up as like a trap, then it does damage.
Yep.
But if I'm using it to like blow a door, breach defenses, create improvised weaponry, doesn't really say. Oh, hang on, no, here it is. Okay, if I, because remember we did this with the tank in the
Yes.
in the previous one. So it does 1d10 points of damage if I'm using it like a trap, but it's enough to blow a door off its hinges. So
Or cave something in.
yeah, and that's what I'm hoping to do. That's why I planted it up the top, is just to blow,
Yeah, excellent.
to collapse the
tunneling.
tunnel. So I don't know how you want to.
You hear a lot of screams because only like 2 of them make it out as their cave, it basically collapses in on itself.
So they make it out our way.
Oh, no,
or
he
back
jumped
the
the
other-
other.
and then I'll move my movement towards the Stargate.
In combat. There's no point in continuing combat because that's the only place they're coming from. And you got the Stargate open.
Sweet.
Someone going to help Chuck through?
Yes,
The
Nah.
Tokra goes to one side of your arm as he was going past you and grabs you.
and I'll grab his other as I come past.
Okay. It's going to rock 11.
Yeah, I'll be the last one through, I guess.
Bring up the ring. Okay.
Goes back to the business.
Successfully make it to the Phoenix side.
And then
Yeah.
he rolls his head, rolls his eyes, and walks in and goes, oh, again.
The medic
You know,
that like
they're
actually
gonna-
does the
Yeah,
medic stuff.
Whenever they get our GDR,
They're
they're going to go, yeah, prep them.
Your usual spot, Chuck.
They've already got a bed waiting for you.
Yeah, we waited. We had one prepared for you as soon as you left.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
All right, your arrival at the Phoenix side is met with armed gunmen, pointed weapons at you. With a shout from General Lawyer, moves down from the control room to meet you in the gate room. Lower your weapons, airmen. I trust your mission was a success.
More so, I think, sir. We brought you something really special.
So,
Excellent work, Phoenix team. With our Tokara allies, soon we'll all know of Wepwawet's fleet movements and any other plans he has up his sleeves. Please join us in the ops room.
Unless
Chuck
that's
to the
like
medivac.
anything. I think that's
We brought you a
yeah,
system lord.
introduce
And that's all we get is thanks from the Tokra.
this better.
Oh, he doesn't know who it is.
That's it. Oh, okay, off to the ops room then, I guess.
Should we introduce now or go
In the
up to the?
Oh, what are you going to do?
We're going to go up to the ops room.
It's a
Well,
they're doing
let's
this right now.
introduce before we
Yeah,
go to
I
the
think
ops
so.
room and say,
Yeah,
please meet
Zerstra.
Zerstra,
Wepwawet's wife.
Yeah.
Wepwawet's wife.
Wepwawet's
She's a minor system lord.
I see.
She
Excellent work.
She
Cool.
helped us several
Not-
missions ago.
She definitely shouldn't have been sent through first. In hindsight.
Yeah, she
Because
might have
they're
got.
all like,
We find
They're all
we
weapons
find
right
somewhere comfortable for her while we give you a debrief.
She needs to go to the med bay. She'll go with you, Chuck.
okay, yeah, good. Chuck can keep an eye on her,
Yeah.
limping
Well,
after
if
her.
he tries to run away, you get paid.
Yeah.
We'll convene shortly in the ops room once her medicals have been run. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meet in the ops room
Yeah.
a few hours from now.
It better be cake this time.
Oh, I don't think there ever will be.
Yeah,
The-
really upset he doesn't bring us cake.
You enter the ops room and he's already in there with Zistra and a dark coloured cube slightly pulsating on the table in front of you
I just see artifact.
in a rhythmic beat. It has worn edges with multiple lines carved in the surface. The lines cross over each other in no perceivable pattern. Lawyer is in there. He's like, let's get this down to R&D and make sure we're not dealing with something that could endanger the base.
And she's okay with that? Or is she going with
It
it?
is probably for the best.
Yeah, she wants our help investigating this.
She believes
Um,
it's something that
Eshrin
probably has
speaks
screwed
up.
wet.
In her host voice, you've placed your mission in potential danger to rescue us, and we will not forget. His head tilts slightly down, and his voice changes to the symbiote Urshan. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. Yeah. Perhaps in the future we can get to know one another, become friends. But I must leave to speak with the Tok'ra High Council. Urshun turns to ask General Lawyer if he's allowed to leave, and he nods and agrees. Okay. Resolution. Rewards. 1 MP is earned for successfully completing the episode by bugging the bridge of the Huttak. 1 MP is earned successfully for making an alliance with Zistra and retrieving the artifact. 1 MP is earned for rescuing Urshun.
So 3.
Yep. 3 done, 3 complete. And you've now unlocked the Mimatech imaging device for your use,
Cool.
as much as you need.
That will be handy.
And the PCs were able to rescue or retrieve Zistra. The gold will come in handy in the future. Okay, that's good to know. If the PCs rescued Urchun, he may be called on again in the future. Called on again. That's it. Done.
Well, that was
Well,
a quick 2 to 3 sessions.
You guys surprised me a lot. I
Yeah.
expect you to still be on that freaking planet about to leave.
Yeah, we're still making our plan. So
That was
when
clever.
the guards
That was clever.
change,
Yeah, that's why I was like, move past it.
The ship would have left without you.
Yeah, we almost, yeah, we can leave.
it's too many heist one shots.
Yeah, I know. Too much
Yeah.
planning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did pretty good then to actually, like,
It's quite good. I thought that would have taken a lot longer. But
move.
it was good. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Good combat at the end there.
Yeah,
Mm.
it is good to have
Try
bit
a
of
little
combat. Yeah. It's been
I'll
a
stop
while.
recording there.